Good evening, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday afternoon. We're coming to you live from, well, not quite Epcot, but we're almost there. We actually got a little ahead of ourselves. We wanted to have a little bit of fun around the Skyliner over and let you guys come along with us. And we are getting ready to ride over Ratatouille right now. So This is the perfect timing. Hope you guys can join us for the entire evening. We're going to have fun now, between now and the park closing this evening. Let me flip this around, see what you guys can see. It's kind of hard to see with the covering on the Skyliner.
A little reflective today.
But they are doing so well as far as getting this done.
It looks so finished, guys. There's just little minor things they appear to be finishing up. So, I mean, it looks amazing. A couple of lifts in there that are down, that maybe where they're doing touch-ups higher up in the buildings.
When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your steps.
We are coming in for a launch here, guys.
Por favor, sentados hasta que las puertas se abran automáticamente. Al salir de la cabina, por favor, cuide sus pequeñitos, reúna sus pertenencias y salga con cuidado. Gracias por volar con nosotros.
All right. Thank you. All right, well, let's get some hellos here. We got all you guys joining us. Good evening. Good to see you guys. We've got Colin on here. Hopefully, Colin, your day is going to get a little bit better. Anthony, hello. Andrew, good to see you on. Diana is on. Good evening, Diana. How are you? Megan, good to see you on. And we've got Brenna on here as well.
Hello.
Hi, Brenna. And Celeste. Hi, Celeste.
Hi, Celeste. We got you on here, but now we're going to have to mute you for a minute. Security doesn't like it when you walk through with the camera.
So we're going to be extra quiet as we go through security, guys. So we're just going to pretend you guys aren't there. So I'm just happy the chat's working. So we are, when we go through security, we are going to just mute for just a moment as we go through, but we will, anyone else jumps on, if they're like, hey, what's with the sound, just let them know. As soon as we walk through the security station, we'll be right back on with you guys. Look at the friendship boats. This is great. Where it is that starting November 1st, the friendship boats will be up and running again here at Epcot. So looking forward to it.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
Get our temperature screenings. Quick check, make sure we are all good. Hello. Thank you. All right. Don't forget you got the umbrella in there. All right. I got a lot of stuff in my hands. Hang on just a moment. Shoot. Is this the walkthrough area? All right. Get that exercise. Good? 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 All right. I got a lot of stuff in my hands, including an external battery. Sometimes that sets off things. And oh. Good job, Anna. Perfect, thank you. All right, so we are now in. So, as we were talking about earlier, the word on the street is that our friendship boat should be running back again first of the month. That would be good to see the boats coming up again. That would include anything over there off of the boardwalk and beach club and Yacht Club, going both to Epcot, which is really not that big of a walk. I kind of prefer to walk anyway. But they will have that up there, as well as going to Hollywood Studios.
And we will see if they restart their transportation from the Swan and Dolphin. A lot of the not Disney resorts that normally Disney was providing transportation to, including, say, the Disney Springs resorts and also the Swan and Dolphin, they are not currently handling bus transportation to those, so it's entirely possible that the boats may
We're not to be stopping at the Swan and Dolphin as well.
So just be aware of that.
So Swan and Dolphin right now, if you're staying there, if you want to get transportation to a park, you have to ride a Mears bus now.
Yes.
So it does make a huge difference.
Yes.
So we'll see how that goes along, and we'll find out whether or not any of the boats will be going over the Swan and Dolphin. But at least we expect them to go over to the boardwalk and to the Yacht and Beach Club. Nikki wants to know, are the boats still running from the resorts to the Magic Kingdom? They are running to...
In limited, so they are running to the Grand Floridian. They are running to the Wilderness Lodge in Fort Wilderness. They are not going to the Contemporary. They are not going to the Pavilion right now. And they're not doing that back and forth that they've done between, say, the Wilderness Lodge or Fort Wilderness and the Contemporary. That's not happening. There are no boats going or coming from the Contemporary.
Yeah. So, but we do, we've actually had a boat ride.
Yes, we have. They're
just
more
recently.
limited, too, in timing. Stop early. So if you're planning on, say, closing out the park at Magic Kingdom and you're wanting to head to the Grand, you may have to find...
Don't dilly-dally in the Magic Kingdom, because what's ended up happening is they're telling people they're having them ride the ferry over, and they close the boats down earlier than we've seen them in the past.
Yeah, and then you
So...
have a long walk ahead of you from the TTC.
So Megan wants to know, you left your ears at home
I did.
intentionally. We're not sure.
No, it was an accident. Totally accidental.
But you know, I can't really get onto her much because look who's bald tonight.
Yeah.
So, but Megan wants to know, since you don't have any ears on, maybe are you going to be getting any macaroni ears?
Maybe.
I told her that she should take a look at the new Wishes Come True blue collection that just came out yesterday.
Yes.
They are blue. I mean, not that you have anything else that's blue.
No.
But if
for
for whatever reason, if you were to get a Wishes Come True blue collection, you might have something that
Maybe.
I'm sorry, I got a little close there. That you might have to do. So
We'll see.
yeah, Andrew, I'm a little bit on the Mr. Clean tonight. So, but no, I think tonight might be a good opportunity for Susan to be looking for some new ears, whether they be the macaroni ears or maybe the Make-A-Wish ears.
Since they've been out, we'll see.
Do we need to go check them out while we're over here at France, or did you want to check? Did you want to look at the? Did you want to look at the Make-A-Wish ears first? You want to go check them out? Let's see over here in the World Traveler. Let's do we're gonna big turn here. So, hello. I think I'm just gonna get one of these hats. How about one of these?
I like those hats.
For me. One of the flower and garden hats. I'm having a Dory moment. It's funny, my brother called me earlier this week and telling me he had a co-worker at work this week say something to him and totally forgot about something, and when he asked her about it, he goes, sorry, I'm just having a Dory moment. And it took him a second to pick up what she was talking about.
They do not have them here.
Not here? Okie dokie. And we're walking. All right.
Yeah, you just pinch their arms.
Okay, someone was just asking at the counter how to make something work, and cast member just said, you just pinch their arms. I'm hoping they're talking about the park pals. Hope they're talking about the park pals and not something else. How do you make them work? You just pinch their arms. So, well, how are you guys doing tonight? It feels like it's been such a long week and we haven't been able to get in touch with you guys this week, so. So.
Crazy, insane week.
It has been one of those insane, crazy weeks. Yes, we we'll talk a little bit more later on what we did last night. We had some fun doing that, and it has been a rough week for news overall. So lots of things going on, lots of things happening on with friends and family. So I think we all could use a little bit of Disney magic tonight. So a little bit of views of France. So Colin, I hope you're going to have a most amazing weekend. We can lift your spirits a little bit tonight. Brenna, we're so glad. I'm happy for Brenna because, you know, got some things we're working on as well.
Yep.
So I'm excited. I've got some other things I've already started looking at for you guys. Enough tonight.
Yeah.
So I am a little bit on the shaky side.
We're gonna have to
New gimbal that never worked really well. I'm gonna have to send it back to the manufacturer to get that one fixed.
That's what they told us we needed to do. They're like,
Yeah, because I called them and I told them what was going on and did some stuff, and they're like, well, we can't fix that. I'm like, oh, that's great. That's awesome customer service right there. They don't know what to do to fix it. So I'm gonna have to send that back. But it's probably why I'm a little shaky tonight. Steve, how are you doing tonight, man? Good to see you. We heard some news last night. We had some news last night that we're gonna have an opportunity. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if everything goes well. But we're gonna be running into someone in the next couple weeks that someone from up in the Lake Lanier area that you know. So that is well known on the Disney side. So that would be really cool if that were to happen. Am I vague enough, Steve? See how long the line is to get into the gift shop tonight. But we'll check the macaroniers first. Something smells. Oh, is it over here with the French restaurants? Line's not too long for the ice cream shop tonight. Not as long as it's been in the past for us. Oh man, some of that food from the restaurants is smelling delicious, guys. How's it going?
Hanging in there, dark side.
Hey. Oh, Brenna, hopefully Jen can check in with us later. Did you get your ears? Are those the ears? Those are cute, but are those the gluten-free ones?
all macarons are gluten.
No, not all not all macarons are.
Pretty sure these are.
I don't think it's safe if they're. You should check to see if they're gluten-free. You should ask. Are you sure? Are you gonna go with those?
Good, how are you?
I mean, if they're not gluten-free, I don't think you should wear them. So, these are gluten-free macarons, right? Okay, we just want to make sure.
I will take that.
It's not like she hasn't been looking for these for, weeks now. And she forgot her ears. Forgot her ears. So, that's okay. I forgot my hat too, so I got to find me some ears tonight. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully it's an awesome Good Friday night. What do they say on the side? Bon appetit. Wow, look how cute you make those ears look.
Aww.
Those are awesome. How sweet. All right, so how much do I need? What's the final bill? I need to know what to send Megan. I need to know what invoice to send Megan now.
That was a steal.
So wow, we definitely came in just for the ears.
They look like
Are they? Are they? Oh, they are hard.
Yeah.
I don't want. You hear that?
They're heavy.
I thought they would be like plush.
They're heavy. Like they feel like
I would be afraid to bite those.
because they're so very cool.
All right, so hang on for a second. Bespoke says that you need to forget your ears every week.
I think that's an awesome plan.
Yeah, I don't think we can afford that. we need to book a lot more travel if we're gonna have a every ear week kind of a thing.
I think we should be able to expense these. It was part of the live stream, right?
Oh yeah.
We
It's everything. Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
expensing. That's funny. That would be a great excuse, though. Colin says he loves the ears as well, and it is strange. I would have thought they would have been soft,
They look soft.
but they are. Just so you guys can see, they are very hard. They're.
and
plastic.
They're like heavy.
I'm afraid if you were to like bang them against something, you might drop them. They might like crack.
Yeah, I would say that depending on what you're riding on, they definitely need to come off.
Those macarons could they look a little stale, but they look cute.
They look cute.
Megan says they look soft. Yes, they do look soft, but not quite. So now you're set and ready to go.
I am.
So do you need cheese bread now?
Sure. That or what were you in the mood for?
My shaky hands. I'm just kind of glad. So if you guys ever had a week where, you know, you don't even really care where you go as long as you're just in the park, that's all that matters.
You just want to get away. Oh, that's a long line. What are you in?
I just kind of feel like I'm just glad to be here, you know? Because it has been a rough week overall.
It has been a week.
And we all have those kind of weeks. So
A week.
I hope that we can all sort of just de-stress and detoxify together tonight. So I'm so glad you guys could join us because I needed this more than almost anybody else, I think. But
It's been hard.
we made it through. We've made it through. So Disney Holic loves the ears. Good to see you, Disney Holic. Yeah, she forgot her ears today. See how that worked out?
It worked out well for me. Worked out well.
See, everybody else is loving your ears, but they're like right next against any.
Wanting a hat, so we'll probably get him a hat.
Well, Bespoke, you know, we've all kind of experienced weeks like this, you know, but we've been working hard on some other personal things that we needed to take care of and annual things and stuff like that. And at the same time, hearing a lot of stuff that other people are going through and very empathetic toward their situations. And, you know, when people just have bad days, you just kind of want to jump in and help them and be there with them. And these are kind of times where you don't necessarily get to do that. So we've had to sort of help where we can. When you know your friends are in trouble or having a bad time, you just kind of want to jump in and hold their hand or just kind of sit with them or do things with them, and can't necessarily always do that right now. So if all I can say is that if you're having one of those bad weeks, hopefully you guys have somebody to and just kind of chat and vent, stuff like that.
Support for some friends, and that's hard when you just want to be there with them. So that being said, we are so excited to be here with you guys. So
I want to point out as we walk through Morocco here,
they have the hummus fries.
they do have the spicy hummus fries, which are really good.
Those are yummy.
The latest word out of Morocco, as we look over at Spaceship Earth, that the restaurant and the internal workings of Morocco are seemingly going to be transferred back over to Disney. I know a couple of months ago we had heard that there were some issues with them opening up
A little bit of controversy.
the restaurant Marrakesh
Yep.
and the things going inside, but it looks as though Disney is going to be taking those over moving forward. So hopefully that restaurant will be able to open here soon again as well.
Yep. Need a lobster roll? You haven't had the lobster roll yet.
No, I haven't had the lobster roll. That might not be a bad option.
Lobster roll.
But we've got to get something for you to try as well.
I don't think they have
See.
anything there. Could always grab something.
Wait, I mentioned that Megan's like cheese bread, but the line was rather long for the cheese bread.
Very long. It was a long
It has to be
line.
rather long for Susan to say, I'll forego that for now.
It's a very long line.
I get some nice ramen or something like that would be good as well. Or kakamori. Haven't had a kakamori in a while. I have no idea if that's even pronounced right. I always say it myself and I always see it in print, but kakagori, that's it, the kakagori. The Japanese shaped ice. So if you guys have never tried it, Megan's got that super chat for you. Get that cheese bread anyway.
Aw,
Thank you, Megan, so much. We'll make sure she gets that around. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. And by the way, guys, thank you for any super chat you guys give. That's something we can always put back toward the channel and really helps us out. So thank you guys so much. And thank you, Megan. Special cheese bread for Megan.
Always take such good care of me. I'm glad we can take care of each other.
So it sounds like the suggestion of us getting a lobster roll tonight is pretty strong. I think that's a good idea.
I think we should do that, and I'm thinking I'm considering getting a barbecue jackfruit.
Is that what you're
burger
checking? You're checking out to see what you can get there?
from the Regal Eagle.
Oh, that's right, by the Regal Eagle. We talked about that last time we came through here, didn't we?
Yes. Yes,
So
we did. I have not had that yet, and I have heard that it is very good. So I may have to just pop in and order for that, and then you can just walk in with me and look together.
Okay. So you want to go ahead and work on that order while I jump over here? So yeah, she's thinking of the barbecue jackfruit is what she's looking at. Maybe we'll go over to the Regal Eagle and check that out. So what was it here? Bespoke had a very busy week and ended today with a cold, hoping it's just a cold. I hope so as well. So hopefully you'll get over that very, very soon. Wow, we've got some major lines going over here. It's not a line, it's just a queue. Let's go see if we can find where the end of the queue is here. Extra queue here. Just got to actually get into the line. Here we go. See here? All right. Over here at the Hops and Barley. So we're gonna grab something over here, the Hops and Barley at the American Pavilion. I'm trying to the menu here, the New England lobster roll. They also have a Southern seafood boil and a freshly baked carrot cake. It's got vegetables in it.
It's
good.
Technically
It's good for
does.
you. It's got vegetables in it. It's good for you, right?
Yes.
Somebody in our party, I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to mention any names, but doesn't like carrots.
I like carrot cake though, when it's gluten-free.
Wait a minute.
You don't really taste the carrots so much.
Oh.
And I like raw carrots. And it's funny because I don't like hate them. It's not like a passionate thing, but I'm trying to remember. I think I made a carrot soup one time just to try something new.
I remember that. Didn't you make that for us one time?
I did. And then I was like, I don't like this soup. What don't I like about it? And like I went through all of the different things and I finally realized it was because it tasted really strongly
Of carrots.
Really?
Really?
I'm like, ugh.
The carrot soup tasted like carrots?
I know. And then I realized, you know what? I don't like carrots. Sometimes if they're heavily disguised in cake, or say you put like lots of sweet, like brown sugar on them or something.
So I made some carrots for the family this past week. I made dinner earlier this week.
Did.
And I tried it. I was going to spice it up a little bit, see if I could make something different for her. To see if she would actually eat it and try it. But
I eat them.
I tried some very heavy spices.
And I didn't mind the spices.
The spices were very much like
I didn't mind them.
like a curry, almost a slight curry kind of, to see if it would be enough. Because you like the heavy spices like that.
I do.
And she tried it. She was gracious enough to try my carrots.
The kids did not like them. Wait, no, some did.
Some did. It was a split decision.
Yeah, it was definitely a split ticket.
Split decision. I think a couple of the kids liked it. One kid was, I think, throwing carrots around the dining room. Obviously didn't like it that much.
No.
but it was a different. But I wanted to see if you'd at least try it and see, because I was hoping maybe
And
we
I
could
did.
find a way to like the carrots. She didn't like them.
I didn't know. I
So-
mean, I ate them. They weren't. The spice was fine. I didn't have any.
You like spice, but again, it was. I haven't had the carrot cake here. Maybe that's something to consider.
Do you need banana pudding?
Do I need banana pudding?
I'm asking.
Right?
Sure.
Boy, that's a talk about your reach, right?
Absolutely.
Your reach and your justification. So Bespoke, Susan's suggesting that she order that. I think we do. Just for Bespoke, we need to order some banana pudding so I can try it and let us. I'll let you know. Now, here's the thing. I'm from South Georgia, and that's one thing that
That's like
my family can
somebody
make.
from Maine getting the lobster roll.
Yeah, it's like somebody from the Northeast that's getting a lobster roll. You can kind of
Yeah.
tell whether or not it's really good or not. I can't even make my family's banana pudding recipe because it's so intense and so much work, but it is so good. It's almost like it's a diabetes-inducing recipe as far as our family. That's the
true.
one thing I wish I could get from my father is learn how to make his banana pudding, because it is amazing. It is so sweet, but it is the boiling process that he does. I've made it with him a couple of times, and I was scared to touch anything because I was like, if I do something wrong, it's just right. So,
Yeah,
so did you grab us some banana pudding?
I did.
All right, so
I'm
Bespoke,
completing the order
hang in
now.
with us. We'll do a taste testing of the banana pudding as well.
And it always asks me if I have promo codes and or discounts when I'm
Where are
putting in
these
my
promo
mobile.
codes
I
coming
know.
from?
If anybody knows what that is, please let me know, because I would love a promo code, especially since we wind up dining here so often. I'm like,
Who's
I
got
don't know
these
what that
promo
is,
codes?
but I want one.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we knew promo codes, we'd be sharing them with you guys all the time as well. So that would be good. So I'm going to take a look here.
Is that card okay?
I believe so.
Okay. I'm using Chris's phone, so it's
Yes,
got
I have a
all of
card
his
on file.
information.
So I think I'm gonna grab myself a lobster roll, and because of the fact that we have, do we have any liquids in that order?
I ordered a Diet Coke.
Okay, perfect. Then we should have something to kind of wash some stuff down with.
So they have more limited drink menus as well. So my options for drinks were Coke, Diet Coke, or Sprite. And that was that.
Oh, I thought they don't have the drink machine up and running over there.
Well, they're pulling them from behind the counter. Remember
Yeah.
when we were there last time? They don't have. Normally they have self-service drink stations here, and they're not stop machines, but they would have a decent selection.
They had a good selection. There was like eight or 10 of them, something like that.
They're not using those ones.
Yeah,
So
they're closed off.
obviously They set something smaller up behind the counter. It's not normally located there.
I have to say, this is a rather long line for an outdoor kitchen, and it is not exactly moving fast. I'm not.
In Epcot, so we expect it to be more busy on the weekends.
We're moving forward here. We're going to move one more up here. So here is the menu for the Harp and Barley over here at the American Pavilion. The New England lobster roll is $8.25.
I wonder what.
Southern seafood boil is $8 with shrimp, mussels, crawfish, potatoes, corn, and andouille sausage. And then, of course, cream cheese icing. You gotta have it. I mean, can you really have carrot cake without cream cheese icing?
That seems wrong.
Well,
When I
it's sort of like
taste it,
red
it
velvet
always
cake.
has cream cheese.
I don't like it when people serve red velvet cake and then
With
it's
vanilla
served.
frosting instead of cream cheese.
Just rude. That is rude. Don't make red velvet cake with vanilla frosting.
And
You
just
need to
be
have
clear,
buttercream.
A real red velvet cake is a chocolate cake with tons of red food coloring in it, or like maybe you're natural and you use a beet. Okay, but it should be chocolate. And we've had a couple of times that were obviously a vanilla cake. It just doesn't.
Just colored red.
It just doesn't taste the same.
No. Now, I don't like to hear that it's just a chocolate cake because in my mind I want to pretend it's something else, but it really is.
I think it's amusing because he likes chocolate cake okay, but red velvet, he's like, oh, I just love the taste of it. You know what makes a red velvet cake taste like red velvet?
La 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 la
Coloring. Yes, it's this. Yeah.
It's a red cake. It's red with very good cream cheese frosting on it. Yeah, don't tell me,
Before I went to
Brenna.
gluten-
Don't tell me what it really is. Just let me
Before
have
I
it.
went gluten-free, I baked all the time. I was known for my baked goods, so I know what I'm talking about. Chris can tell you. We used to have family and friends request certain baked items at holidays or birthdays. I miss it, honestly. It's really hard to bake something when you can't taste or you can't, you know, I mean, it's hard to make sure you're doing it correctly. But
So, Megan mentions that it's delicious at Sprinkles. I love Sprinkles red velvet cake.
Sprinkles red velvet
They do a good red velvet cake.
I have a gluten-free red velvet cupcake that is one of my favorites.
So she can actually have a red velvet
Gluten-free
cake over at
baked
Sprinkles.
items. It's really good. They do a really good job of a gluten-free red velvet cupcake. It's one of their, normally they have two options available, red velvet and then they have a lemon blueberry cupcake that's gluten-free that's also really good.
And it's actually really good. It really is.
But not as good as the red velvet, so
Red velvet's always my go-to.
yes.
So I know certain people who were on chat earlier. I'm not sure if they're still here. Whose spouses make an excellent red velvet cake. So you know, it's just too sad that we're so far away now that you know a December birthday would not be a way of getting one of those excellent red velvet cakes around. So it does smell.
We're still trying to figure out how to send one of those cupcakes.
Yeah, we owe Pete some Sprinkles cupcakes.
Some Sprinkles cupcakes. If anybody has any
Brenna
tips.
says Jen can make a good red velvet.
Oh, she's throwing you under the bus.
You know, I used to work with the gentleman who was on chat with us earlier, who makes a majorly good red velvet.
Want anything else?
I think that'll do it.
That will be it.
And they also have the sporks still. We have one of these at home every once in a while.
Because I bought it because it was cute.
It is a cute spork.
I did. It's very cute.
I'm surprised you only bought one, knowing that our kids can be sometimes fighting over the spork.
I buy it for them.
I know, but you know, they're the ones that are going to use it first. They're going to want to grab it first. All right. Nice breeze coming through here. Probably wreaking havoc on our microphone. I can hear Mariachi Copre over there.
Excellent. Thank you
They
so
got it?
much.
Shoot. Sponsored by Dixie. We're not sponsored by Dixie. A sauce.
Butter?
Do I need to grab my own over here?
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Just in case?
Just in case you decide that you want to have a little something
While we're waiting. Alright.
Something always to keep in mind if you have special dietary needs is those foods are made to order by only certain special dietary foods, so that there's not cross-contamination. Limit the possibility of cross-contamination, so that always means you did my food, and I'm happy with
That's true. Anytime you put an allergy order in, the order usually takes a little bit longer than normal.
happy to wait.
We've actually gotten kind of accustomed to it.
We go up to the counter and they always tell me it will be later. This was pre-COVID or when I open in or order inside. And I always tell them that's perfectly okay.
So I want to put a quick reminder into you guys. I've got a Disney artist friend of mine in the Disney community, Doug Boley. D Boley Arts is his name over on Instagram. He is having a giveaway which ends in 25 minutes. We decided to kind of help him out by providing one of his own prints to put into the giveaway. If you go over to D Boley Arts right now on Instagram right now and put your name in, you can name his gecko. He's going to choose one of the names. Whoever name is chosen, he's going to give away 2 pieces of his artwork, one of them being Aloha Ohana Happens Here. One of my favorite pieces from Doug's that features Stitch over at the Polynesian. So go check that out in the next 25 minutes if you want to put a name in for consideration. He's going to choose his favorite name. Winner gets 2 pieces of artwork and the honor of saying that they have named Doug's recurring lizard character in his artwork pieces. So go check it out and enter while you still have a few minutes left. Well, we can try. Is that the name of the song over there, Bespoke? It's actually really great to sit out here and listen to Mariachi Cobra play as you're waiting. I can smell the barbecue and
okay, so let's wait here because it's going to be on this window. When it's ready, then
how about if I go ahead lobster roll, and we'll try a little bit of the lobster roll before we get started.
And I will join you guys momentarily.
So we're gonna go grab a space here, guys. Every other table is unavailable, but a good booth. Can you have a barbecue restaurant without so? All right. Oh. So, great restaurant, opened up here in the spring. And we had a great time coming over here. When it first opened up, I actually ran into our buddy. Let's open here. Yeah, we ran into our buddy Kitty the Pirate on the day that it opened. It's great to see and run into him again. We got to enjoy the meal with friends. Now that I'm sitting down. Barbecue is always more fun when you've got friends to share it with. So we had a really great meal, shared it all, but we did not try the banana pudding. So, anybody here who here is a fan of banana pudding as a dessert? Does anybody like it? Anybody make it themselves? And I don't know, is banana pudding is it a southern thing? I mean, I know it because we are kind of southern, but I don't know if that's typically just in an area or not. Megan, you like it and you enjoy it? So make it a vegan banana pudding. What kind of special things do you have to do to the banana pudding to make it vegan? Some kind of melancholy music here tonight.
everything good, superhero?
Doing just great. I say me banana pudding or banana cream pie are always my favorites. Oh, okay. So they do have one of the desserts here at the Regal Eagle is the banana pudding. I've been meaning to try it and I just haven't done it yet. But Susan mentioned it. She's actually ordering something. She's going to have the barbecue jackfruit. She'll be joining us here in just a second. We grabbed a lobster roll from outside at the Barley and Hops Outdoor Kitchen for the Food and Wine Taste of Epcot Festival. So that's what I'm about to try here. A little sampling, especially since right now the Columbia Harbor House over at the Magic Kingdom is still not reopened, which is this is like one of the go-tos whenever I go to Columbia Harbor House. So when that restaurant reopens as a live stream, guys, we're gonna have to go to Columbia Harbor House, have a little bit of fish. Of course, I'll more than likely will be getting the lobster roll to share with you guys that evening as well. A little bit of a bite, a couple bites, and everything's always just a little bit of a bite when it comes to stuff like that. Oh, you want to? Yeah, I know. You guys, when we were in Magic Kingdom the other day, you guys were talking about Columbia Harbor House. Several of you guys were really excited about and the fact of it opening up. Oh, you were standing outside the restaurant right now, Braves Country. Now, are you from, where are you from, Braves Country? Where are you visiting from? And yeah, get yourself some, go ahead and put your mobile order in, grab some banana pudding and come on in. And if you do, come by and say hello. We'd love to meet and can share our reviews of the banana pudding. Pennsylvania, wow, we have seen quite a few people visiting from Pennsylvania in the past couple of weeks. So I don't know. Do you guys have some sort of a special that I don't know about? Because I think we have seen quite a few people. Obviously, it's a great state because they're all Disney fans. So I mean, that's a plus right there for anybody from Pennsylvania. Now the lobster roll comes with a little bit of a dip. It looks like an Italian dressing, but it smells. It's a so-so steak. Well, it's home, so you can that's something going for it, I guess. I'm gonna dip the lobster roll into this just to try it, but it smells really good. I just don't know exactly what it was. All right, so let's get a little bit on the bread, soften it up a little bit, and try it out. A really good flavor on whatever this is. I think I might dip it for the rest of it. And you guys know me by now. In Epcot, I'm ready to dip anything in anything at any one point and try it. Honestly, the bread is just kind of a generic bread. There's nothing outstanding. But good flavor on the lobster roll. To me, it's not quite as good as what I had over at Columbia Harbor House. Not to beat a dead horse on that, but this lobster, though, is really making me miss Cape May Cafe over at the Yacht Club. Cape May Cafe is like one of my top 3 favorite restaurants at Disney World. Steamed crab legs, and they don't shy on putting them out. Have as much as you want. They're steaming them fresh, so they're not sitting there. Matter of fact, if you don't get there right after they put them out, sometimes you have to wait for the next steaming. But they steam them right there by the buffet. But that's the problem. Cape May Cafe is a buffet. So right now it's kind of staying empty, which is kind of sad. So. Oh. It's good. Again, the bread could be a little better. Kind of reminds me of those, dinner rolls as a kid you really liked because they tasted like bread, just bread. Every time I drop a piece of lobster, I'm crying a little bit on the inside. Now, anybody from an area where they call, consider lobster rolls to be like the thing to eat? Who's an expert on lobster rolls? Really good. I can eat this before Susan gets over here because there's nothing gluten-free about this at all. So whatever's in here, use it. Makes the bread a little sweeter. Anthony, you're from Boston, but you travel to Maine for lobster? Oh, wow. Yeah. Cape Cod. So, Steve, I don't know if you heard, we were talking earlier about red velvet cakes. So I was just saying, you know, I've heard that there's somebody out there who makes a really mean red velvet. So, the Boston, I keep calling it Boston. You know what? I keep calling it Boston instead of a lobster roll because I always think about Boston lobster.
I guess, yeah.
Over, you know, off of 192.
Yes, there is a restaurant.
A Boston lobster roll.
All right.
Wow.
For you.
Just
I did
in
not
time
get
for
any
dessert.
Silverware, but
Uh-oh. Did you need silverware?
no, I think I'm okay.
How did you get extra meat? How
It's
did that
not
work?
extra. She put it on the side because she was concerned that maybe I might not actually want it. So I told her no. I'm actually.
I know you
trying it
ordered this, but you
on
might not actually want to
purpose.
eat it.
She's like, I
kinda
just
funny.
wanted to make sure. So that is why it's on the side.
Can you imagine
thought
ordering?
that was
Can you imagine
amazing.
ordering something and someone goes, "I'm not sure you really want to
I'm sure
eat
you
this."
actually wanted it.
You might not want to actually consume it.
Just double check.
That's funny.
It's
Like,
also
have you
a
tried this?
It's also the burger is also it's like a
Hang on.
meatless
I
burger.
gotta show everybody this. You guys ready?
Meatless burger.
Meatless burger.
Yeah. This is the jackfruit, which I'm probably gonna try by itself first. It
I wanna-
looks
can I try a
like
bite?
barbecue.
I want to
yeah.
try a bite too.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like barbecue.
That's good. The texture isn't quite barbecue to me, but that's not bad.
Here, let me throw a fork in that. All right.
It just tastes like barbecue sauce. Honestly, it's just taken on the flavor of what
Yeah.
it's in.
There's not a lot of density to it,
No.
but it's still good. It's got the flavor
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
not bad. It's not like I'm like, oh, that tastes
Okay, so you take the meatless meat and put it on top of the meatless burger.
meatless burger. And I did get some extra
Yes, but
barbecue
Brenna, it does. It
sauce.
looks just like pulled pork.
It looks just like it.
I think I got a bad piece or something because mine was like eating a piece of apple. It was kind of crunchy. Did I get something else I shouldn't have?
It does taste a little sweet.
The shredded, I think I would prefer the shreds as opposed to the large pieces.
I think I should have gotten a spicy barbecue sauce to counter this. I may go back and.
And they do have several barbecue sauces
I
to
got
choose from
sweet
here.
because that's normally what I get, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna go see if I can get.
But no, I think that was that's still rather good. It's the flavor.
Alright, I have to eat one of these.
It's just that's just the vehicle that it comes with, you know.
Okay.
And then
I need a fry. Love my french fries.
share with you guys this banana pudding here. Once I can get a picture of it. So this is the banana pudding. What do you guys think? Really well done. It's great presentation. Now, if this was my family's banana pudding, there would be some char on the meringue. Getting there. So yeah, if it was a family meringue, it's baked.
It's baked.
No, my family's recipe
Oh
would be
yeah,
baked.
no.
So
Traditionally,
you would have that darkened edges.
banana pudding is baked.
Yeah, so you'd have that
in the South, if you're doing it right.
if you're doing it right.
No judging. I have never made it since Chris and I have gotten married because his dad does make an amazing banana pudding, and like, why would I even want to compete with that? But I have made it in the past.
like it's got a little bit of, is that like a caramel or something put on top?
It looks like it. It's fancy. That's a fancy banana pudding.
It's like a parfait.
Yeah.
I love me a parfait. Is there anything good better than a parfait?
I don't know.
Parfaits are the best thing in the whole world, a parfait.
No, I need like a knife. I keep needing things.
I have a knife, I didn't. Well,
You didn't use it?
I didn't use it, but it's right there. It's all right there in the
box.
box. It's all gluten-fied.
It's tainted. I can't use that. Right. I need to decide what I need and not get up again.
You gotta be careful about using words like tainted on a live stream.
Tainted.
Not good to use the word tainted on a live stream. You're gonna get flagged. So now I feel like I need to, contact my dad and go, hey, I need that recipe. I might try this. Can't tell if that's like a butterscotch or a caramel on top. I'll let you guys have another look again. It is, it's like it's kind of piped in on layers. It's got some cookies in the middle. And again, of course, it's not baked, so. What?
It is not touch lobster?
I don't know. A little lobster flavoring in your banana pudding.
Ew. Stop the dip.
What is it about you guys not wanting to mix flavors?
No. I love mixed flavors, but no. No.
This banana pudding is a little fishy.
I like salty sweet. I like,
All right, so I'm going to try just the meringue at the top.
Alright, I'm having to cut this because they did make this is on garlic toast instead of a bun, which I'm really excited about because I love their garlic toast. It actually said it was going to be on a bun, so like when she brought it out, she's
they
like,
got really
I'm
good
sorry.
gluten-free garlic toast here.
I used garlic toast instead. I hope that's okay. I'm like, oh, that's fine.
All right, so the topping, very dense. Of course, it's not baked, so it doesn't have that crispy, burnt edge to it, which is fine. Not all of it can be prepared that way. And to be fair, a banana pudding has to have the vanilla wafers in there.
Yeah.
So I want to get a bite with the wafers and the topping on there as well.
So how is it?
Honestly, it's not bad. I mean, considering my dad didn't make it, standing by the stove for an hour,
That's true.
making sure that everything was just right.
If
Honestly.
you made it old school too, he would make the pudding that you have to cook first. None of that instant stuff.
Oh, no instant anything. That's why I couldn't do it. I'm like stirring the stuff on the stove and I'm like squirrel, and it's burned.
That's how you make good pudding though.
So
True. This, with the mustard barbecue sauce, is actually really good. Especially with the jackfruit on there and with the burger and the bread. I feel like I have barbecue on my burger now. That's pretty awesome. If your meat is not your thing, maybe you cut it out of your diet for health reasons, or just you used to eat it but now you feel guilty. You can eat this guilt-free and it's pretty satisfying.
I feel like we're doing reviews on top of one another.
We are.
I'm trying to give you some good chance to try it out,
Thank you.
but I am very pleasantly happy with this.
Pleasantly happy.
Yes,
Surprisingly happy.
I had my doubts.
You had low expectations.
I did have low expectations.
Low expectations.
It was like the old. Hey, you guys remember when Saturday Night Live was funny? You remember that? About mid-1990s. Yeah. Mid-1990s.
But every once in a while.
Every once in a while they have a cold jam.
And then you're
But-
like, ha, that was funny. I wasn't expecting that.
Mid-1990s. You know what? It wasn't It wasn't even Saturday Night Live. It was Mad TV.
Oh, I love Mad TV.
Mad TV. When Mad TV was in its second season, I believe, they came out with a spoof. They came out with a spoof of online, not even online because they didn't have online. It was video dating. They made a spiff about video dating. Called,
which we found very funny.
Which is very funny for other reasons we may share later. But the name of the service was Lowered Expectations. And all they did was play these video excerpts.
And they were making fun of the Great Expectations.
Great Expectations dating service. And I had that jingle in my head. It was Lowered Expectations. It was just hilarious. I had lowered expectations for this.
Y'all, if he says it's pretty good, it's gotta be pretty good because his dad makes a mean banana pudding.
It's nice and chilled. To me, I like my banana pudding cold.
Yes, it should be cooked but then chilled.
Yes. So lots of times
so
you have it,
and then you chill it.
Sometimes it's really hard to wait for it to get cold. And you want to, make it.
You eat it hot.
You want to eat it hot.
It's just not quite as good.
It's always better after it's chilled for a bit. So this has been chilled. It's got the vanilla wafers in it, which are crumbling, which is good. Not the best meringue. It's a little off as far as how it's done.
Probably an Italian, right?
Yeah, but it's good. So we had someone commenting from outside the restaurant asking about the banana pudding. I told them they should order it and come in here and let us know what they think about it.
Yeah, give us your opinion. Oh, my fingers.
And this is large enough that, if you could have had this, you could have shared this as a dessert.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a filling meal.
It's a decent size. Because here's the thing. None of the meals here are small. They're like, oh, here's half a chicken. They're a lot of food. And if you did pre-COVID, you get like the, what do they call it? Their sampler platters. It had some patriotic name to it, but it was like 3 meats plus like 2 sides, a ton of food, like so much food. You could, if those come back, you can split one.
First time you come, you should get a platter anyway and try a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's how we know, because that's what
from now on, banana pudding, if they're made just like this is done, this is a good choice for a dessert. This is a really good choice for a dessert. I'm very happy with this banana pudding. Like I said, I have some high expectations on it. So, got that little sheen to it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a cool sheen. If you get the edge, it's like a good sheen, like a Martin sheen.
Well,
not like a Charlie sheen. No. This is a lot better. This is a Martin sheen, right there. That's pretty good right there.
Well congealed. So I didn't get mayonnaise on this. It comes with a vegan mayonnaise, and I have had some really good vegan mayonnaise, and I've had some not good vegan mayonnaise. So
what's a vegan mayonnaise made with?
Oil, and I'm trying to think what they use to emulsify it. There's one called everything but the egg, or I don't know, it's an egg free, because normally mayo has eggs in it, so a vegan mayo does not have eggs. And I remember there was like a lawsuit brought against them by the mayo industry, okay? So like the condiment industry, the people that make mayonnaise, sued them and said, you can't call that mayo because mayo has egg and you don't have egg in it and you're not allowed to call it mayo. But I've had that one, and that one's actually pretty good. But I just, so I didn't get mayonnaise. But honestly, it didn't really need it.
I'm just glad that you guys are with us here tonight. We're going to get back out and make some more ways around Epcot. We're going to make it the Mouse Gears. I want to see if I can find the new Wish Comes True Blue collection with Make-A-Wish.
He was trying to talk me into buying those ears, which...
They're blue.
I wouldn't mind.
But we'll be doing that kind of stuff. But I'm just glad you're here right now. Thank you guys for joining us here in Epcot, because I want you guys to know there are a lot of streamers out there who do Disney streaming. We're glad that you guys chose us, especially because of the fact that what other Disney stream out there can you watch that talks about emulsification? None. If you can point to me the one other Disney live stream out there that talks about emulsions, then you can prove me wrong. But you know, this is high caliber stuff. This is good stuff here. I mean, what else would you expect from the Regal Eagle? The Eagle, you know, a little bit of everything from all countries, but mainly America. Idea of, you know, we're going to try to do some very highbrow discussions here. And so I'm glad that you're here, part of the emulsification portion of our live stream. So thank you guys for, you know, being a part of that. So I know that more streams should have.
I just wanted to give full disclosure that I was not eating the burger.
More
with the
streams
mayo
should
and
talk
stuff
about
like that.
emulsions, and they just don't. And it's a sad state of affairs these days. And I blame the pandemic. I really do. Prior to COVID-19, everyone was talking about the emulsification processes, and we just don't get that. And our kids are suffering from it. And it's just a sad state. This is really good banana pudding.
Okay, that burger was awesome. And I did not need, I think she gave me like extra, you know how when you cook things on the side, you wind up cooking more than you, like I got a ton of jackfruit left.
I don't think you're going to fit all that on the burger.
No,
It
honestly
would've
I
kinda
don't.
fallen
Like
off.
it was still too much almost. Like it was not the flavor of it, but just there was a lot going on there in between those two pieces of garlic toast. And just by
Wait.
the way, if you're ever gluten-free.
Is that Jen on? Jen is on.
Jen! Hi, Jen!
I'm not. Don't rewind anything. I don't want you to see anything that Brenna was saying about you before you got on. And it was horrible. So just don't rewind. Just consider it starting right here.
I'm eating my french fries
Did you
now.
get the emulsification, Jenna? That's the big point.
I think she
Make sure,
did.
as long as Jen gets the emulsification, we're okay.
So the fries here are the skinny fries. What kind of fries do you guys like best? Like I like these little skinny fries. These are my favorite. McDonald's would be a close. I don't know. They cook their fries in a separate fryer here. I'm always excited when I can get fries. That doesn't always happen. And honestly, normally I'm okay, even if they're fried in a fryer. Unlike some people, I don't have celiac. I don't have an allergy. So being fried in the same fryer as other things doesn't normally cause me issues. But it's really, you can't do both. You can't say, hey, give me a gluten-free bun and I'll take those french fries. But delicious.
So Diana says she loves jackfruit. She was wondering how it's tasting barbecue. It's
So-
more of a texture thing, right?
Honestly, other than the texture, it tasted just like barbecue to me. I will say though, it tasted a little sweet, and maybe that's because it is fruit. So maybe it's a little. The cantaloupe isn't that sweet, but if you had it instead of meat that you expect to be salty, it would, by comparison, seem sweet. So I added mustard barbecue sauce on top, and that like completely balanced out the sweetness, and it was really good. So I liked it, especially on the burger, like in between the two pieces of garlic toast with the burger, it just completely blended, and I felt like I was eating barbecue, so it was good. And I'm not necessarily a fan of like pretend meats. Honestly, I like, in the past I've had like a black bean burger. You know, it's not trying to be meat, it's like a burger shape, but it's totally, it's made out of vegetables, and I prefer those to like pretend burgers. But even the burger wasn't bad.
I remember back in college, I would get a black bean burger because I thought it was going to be better and healthier and all that kind of stuff. I'd walk out to the parking lot, I had a black bean burger.
He felt was so proud of himself. I used to fix them on occasion, so I liked them. But not because they were like meat-free, I wasn't going for that. It's just something different.
So Diana says she's going to make it next year, next September for the Not So Scary.
fun.
We're really hoping that by we get to
Fingers
September
crossed.
next year. So we had a few people ask us some questions because, you know, of course, they've opened up now fall of 2021 for making and booking reservations.
They have.
So now if you're looking to come to Disney World for October 1st or anytime after October 1st of 2021, it's going to be the big 50th anniversary because the Walt Disney World opened up on October 1st, 1971 with the Magic Kingdom and a few of the hotels that are around there. So the big 50th is now available for booking. We're working with several of our clients right now to get that booked. So if you're interested in thinking about coming for that 50th or just to be here when the big celebration starts, give us a contact, let us know. We'll go ahead and get you some reservations made. But a lot of the stuff that's not available now, we're hoping by that time will open back up. Right now, we don't know when Not So Scary tickets will go on sale or if they will. Hopefully they will return in 2021.
We hope.
But if that's something you're interested in, you can always send us a message and let us know. We can put you on a list, and when they do come out, we can kind of have it prepared, ready. Start talking about that and get you that prepped and ready because, you know, tickets are going to, I think they're going to sell out a lot next year after not being able to go this year.
I think everybody's going to be gunning for it. And we're finding that a lot with travel in general. People who have had to cancel their vacations this year, oh my gosh, they so want to travel.
It makes you want to even have this
want
much
to
more the next
go.
time.
They want to get away. And we understand that because we're the same way. So
A lot of restaurants are not open right now, but they will be opening up later. Of course, right now you cannot book a dining reservation 6 months out like you could before.
no.
Right now it's a 60 days, so you got a 2-month lead time. So if you get a trip coming up, say April of next year, somewhere around 2 months before February is when you
Right
start
now
looking
we're
for
waiting.
it.
They may change that, but right now.
So if your favorite restaurant's not open now and you've got 6 months before you're going to be here, you still got 4 months for some more things to open back up. So crossing our fingers that some of those more popular options become available.
But if you have an existing reservation right now, and you're coming up on your dining dates, what we are finding, you know, in the past, when we would grab dining for clients, like at 6 a.m., that 6 a.m., boom, it's open, it's all there, everything's available, you grab it and you're done. It's not working out that way right now. So if you are handling your own stuff and you're going in to book your dining reservations at 6 a.m. and you don't see anything, do not panic. They tend to start dropping in later on that day, sometimes even a couple of days later. It's not like that hard and fast, like everything's set up and then a window opens like it has been in the past. So just keep that in mind as you're making your reservations. So don't freak out. For a while it was just like it had been in the past, and for the last week it's just been, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea, but just so you're aware. So don't panic if you don't see, like you go in and there's like nothing available except for Rainforest Cafe. And that's it, and nothing else is on there.
Don't scare the people.
But other things start to pop in. It starts to populate over time. So I'm trying not to panic you. So like you can be like, that's okay. Susan told me this is what I would see. I'm just gonna keep checking.
So Bespoke Magic Trips, yeah, let us know. October 2021 is
We'd love to
booking and
assist you.
available. Now, just to let you know, not all of the resorts are open yet. Don't have an opening date yet. So we do
If
know.
there's not an opening date, you can't book it.
So if a resort's not already scheduled to be open by that time, we can't make a reservation for it. But here's the deal: we have some people who really want to go to Port Orleans French Quarter. Well, it's not open. There's no opening date. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to wait for them to make that and then kind of catch yourself in a spot not having
Not have
availability.
reservations,
Right.
not have park day
So
reservations.
contact us. We'll get you a close enough, something that will still work for you if that's what it ends up happening to be. But
We'll grab your Plan B, and then when Plan B,
if Plan A opens up, we'll just revise
We'll revise it.
revise it to where, like for instance, right now, people want to stay at All-Star Resorts. None of the All-Star Resorts are open. The only opening for a value resort is Pop Century, but they have announced February 9th they will be opening All-Star Movies. First question is, I want to stay at All-Star Sports. I want to stay at All-Star Music. They've not announced any of that yet.
So they're not available to book.
So what you do is you book something at All-Star Movies, and then
Which is still an amazing resort.
and if that's the only place that's open by the time you travel, then you're covered. But if not, if the All-Star sports were to open up and you say, I want to move over there, we can just simply revise your reservation, but you've got that guarantee. And especially if you're looking for something for like the 50th anniversary,
Yes.
you don't want to wait until availability is low, especially if you're going to be staying over several days, because the last thing you want to do is have to split your stay and have to jump around.
Yes.
So that's never as fun as well.
I am done.
Here's another tip. If you get down to the bottom of your banana pudding, and there's a lot that's really good in there, and you miss it, steal one of Susan's French fries. And just swirl it in there.
No.
And you get all that banana goodness out.
No. Hashtag stop the dip.
It's not dipping. It's like
Back me up.
It's a primate use of tools.
Thank you, Brenna. See, Brenna agrees. You are dipping.
If it's good enough for a Simeon, it's good enough
If that
for me.
if that was chip dip and that was all that was left, and you slid a chip around the edge, it would still be dipping.
No, it's the accumulation. It's getting all the goodness out. Because you got a round spoon. There's only so much you can do with it. So use the tools at your disposal.
All right, who is ready to go walk around? It's
Let's go see
nice
some more
and
Epcot.
kind of dark outside, so
And I think it
we'll
might
get
be
all
raining.
the pretty. Is it raining?
We got a lot of poncho action going on over here.
Oh, guys, we did not bring our raincoats. We have our itty bitty umbrella, which we can use to keep the phone dry. But that's about it.
Brendan wants to know if I'm saying I'm a monkey. Have you ever seen a bald monkey? Well, this end of the monkey. I mean,
We're not going to talk about the other parts of the monkey that are bald. Not going there.
I think we're going to be getting wet.
I think so too.
Shall we get our little bitty
There
umbrella?
was a chance of rain, but it was supposed to be kind of wrapping up.
I'm okay.
It'll just slide off his head.
What's in the bottom of your
Grease.
grease? You know, I've heard that grease is the word.
Well, normally they would fry them and put them on a little drain thing, but mine were done special, so they dropped them right in here.
In restaurant speak, yours were done on the fly.
They were. For sure.
Now your fries are on your fries are on the fry. No dipping's going on.
No dipping, I'm not letting. It's all good.
And it's just not dipping, it's just getting the rest of the banana bread.
No. No.
Right. Shall we mask up? Shall we have some fun?
No, let's do it. Mask, I'm ready. It's kind of windy out there.
So
Seeing the flags out there.
there was some discussion on our live stream on Monday about ponchos. I did wearing ponchos. I do not like ponchos.
I don't like them either.
They tend to make me feel overly warm. They don't air very well. So
And then you have to do something with them when you're done.
then you've got a wet trash bag to deal with after the fact. So
We have rain jackets that we bring with us sometimes. You can just tie that around your waist when you're not.
Jenna, I was this close, but I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be good.
Yeah.
Should have just licked the bowl. But you know, I'm trying to act older than my age.
Alright. Take it out.
Just tight.
This way.
Whoa. That was close.
Alright. Throw this way.
Are you kidding me?
I shortened it.
No, it's. All right. Oh. Get the move in here. Totally lost Susan. Hey, what are we gonna do? We're at Disney and we got a cup. We can't drink and walk here. It's not universal.
It's not
Gotta do something with it.
raining overly much.
No, it's not too bad. All right, so Good thing is it's gotten dark, which is cool. Love Epcot at night. All right, let's find a little corner so I can away from the path, so I can do a quick chug. Bespoke says at least your ears are waterproof.
This is straight of plastic.
They're more waterproof than mine are.
Only the macaroons are plastic, and the little. This is metal. The Eiffel Tower is actually metal. It's a mixed media ears right here.
Mixed media.
Plastic, fabric, metal.
Does that make it an MME? Not to be confused with an MRE.
No.
These are MME. Mixed media ears. Yeah, you know, if you're a Disney fan, you know we love abbreviations. We abbreviate everything. If we could abbreviations, we'd do it. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Now, if you're wanting the cauldron popcorn bucket,
The green bucket, the green cauldron bucket. It's good to know. Speaking of your abbreviations, DVC over here. I'm still curious what they're doing over here in the Italy Pavilion.
yeah, they have a huge section walled off, guys. It is very curious because we don't know of anything that's going on here, so nothing's been mentioned. Or
Nothing's come across of our
Normally
ears.
There's like rumors of something. We've heard nothing. So it does make a little bit of a bottleneck. And I want to say that this is expanded out more than it was the last time we were here. Like maybe they shoved it in a lot.
It looks farther out than it was the last time we came through here.
Yeah, she didn't fight, she didn't win, but she's like,
Well, Jen, you guys have an awesome evening. Thanks for popping in.
Good night.
We
Jen.
appreciate it.
Oh, the wine store is back open again. They got wine.
Yep. This location wasn't open last time we came through here. At the wine open tonight. Matter of fact, there's several locations that we know of that have opened up just in the recent time.
Yep.
I believe the Lotus Cafe over in China is now open.
Oh yes, very exciting. My friend Morgan is going to be so excited. She loves Nine Dragons. The Lotus Cafe also.
I don't think Nine Dragons is open, but you can get some similar food there. Andrew says it seems like it rains every time we come here lately.
Well, you know, it's kind of odd weather. Normally by now, the rain is not really raining. So yeah, you're right.
We yesterday in the middle of the day, bright and sunny and shiny, and it started to pour down rain. And it was like so heavy, and it lasted all of like 10 minutes. But it was still bright and shiny. I kind of like those, that little juxtaposition of the sun and the rain like that. I wonder if we have a wait to get into the annual Passholder store. That might be kind of cool to go into and check if they don't have too much of a wait.
Is that what this line is for?
Let's go find out.
I'm gonna wait here in case.
Okay. We're gonna check. I think that's what this is. They opened up an annual Passholder store location. It's open only on the weekdays from, I believe, 11:30 until park close. But there is a wait. There is a wait to get in. Usually, sometimes I have a virtual wait, I believe. Wasn't sure if we were going to be able to get you guys in, but that's what we're looking at here. So, yeah. Pardon me, I'm sorry. So, yep. We'll go back and grab our spot with Susan. Of course, only so many people are allowed in at a time. So we will wait our spot here and then jump in. Now we got to play the game of Find Susan. All right. And here's Susan live with her rendition of Singing in the Rain, live from the Germany Pavilion. Go ahead. It's all you. No? Come on, do a little rain dance. Do a little rain dance here for us. I don't know, I think it's... So this is the line for the annual pass holder space. So, Diana, thank you for joining tonight. We will see you on the next stream. Yeah, Bespoke, when we actually came in, we did see the friendship boats, and we were talking about the fact that they would resume November 1st. We're unsure about whether or not that would extend to the Swan and Dolphin, though, because they are using alternate sources right now. No Disney buses are being used at the Swan and Dolphin. They are using Mirrors buses.
Same for Disney Springs. They do not have the Disney buses running onto those properties as they have. We have had followers that had an unpleasant surprise in that area. They just assumed they were running and booked because they normally get there and didn't have no way to get to the
There are lots of great places to stay that are Disney full on, that have Disney provided transportation. So it's always good to ask, find out as far as that's concerned. Here in Germany.
Just enough to make things a little wet.
See Spaceship Earth just peeking around the corner there. So
Pretty at night. Those elm trees,
what about?
elm trees, the ones here.
Yeah.
Some of my favorite trees. They look so interesting in the wintertime when the leaves fall. They're trimmed in a way that you think there's no way a tree shape could come of it, and then every year the branches come out or the leaves come out, and it looks gorgeous and beautiful.
So we are, just so if anyone has joined, wow, it's dark.
Ooh, very dark.
Dark it is. Can you see me? How many fingers am I holding up? We are in the line for the annual pass holder store here in Germany. So, whoa, that's kind of...
That's harsh.
Wow. That's scary.
It's hard to get it in
It's
between. Is that better?
It's like Blair Witch Project going on there. Perfect in time for Halloween. First Bell, good evening. How are you doing tonight? We're in Germany right now.
Yep.
Waiting in line to get into the annual pass holder location. We are going to have to pull out our annual AP cards to show.
Thanks for visiting us today. These coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times,
Not
including when
experienced that
taking
before.
photographs. The exception would be when eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not
Scary
comply
lights.
will be asked to leave. Wash your
Very.
hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and
That's a little
sneezing,
better.
and
Little
maintain
better.
physical distancing.
Not so harsh.
Thank you for your
Here, let me just
cooperation.
open it up because I can't see comments from that. Comments like that.
Well, this location opened up
Earlier this
2 weeks
week.
ago.
Yep.
A week ago Monday. It will be available only on weekdays, Mondays and through Fridays. Only until park open until park close. I think it opens at 11 or 11:30 in the morning. And it is for annual pass holders only, so you have to show your ID and your annual pass holder card. Of course, right now they've also extended the annual pass holder discount of 30%
Yes.
to October 29th or 27th.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember. So we have a little bit of an extension on the discount. So we're going to take you guys inside. We have to wait for people to leave, so there's room inside the store. We'll do a little shopping inside and let you guys see what they have for pass holders. We kind of know what's in there a little bit.
Yeah, we kind of have an idea, but we want to show it to you guys.
Of course.
So,
And then there's the caramel kitchen just on the other side as well.
caramel couche is off.
All the stuff they have over there. You almost smell the caramel corn.
Since I didn't get cheese bread, maybe I should get those boozy caramels. Look this up. We don't even need it anymore.
But that would be a good option.
Look and show those to you guys. They are amazing.
So Megan, are you still with us? Since Megan provided the awesome super chat for
Yeah.
cheese bread, ask whether or
You
not.
rock.
It's really dark.
No, because he was trying out for Seattle. Yeah. And even Seattle.
I'm going to flip this back around and show you the crowds here. That's some good music at least.
My goodness. So someone in line in front of us just got one of the German pretzels. Have you guys seen those things? Like they're so big. Like crazy, insanely large. And
How are you doing tonight, Taylor? Good to see you. Hey, did you guys know that if you lean against the little metal railings after it rains, your shorts get wet? I found that out just recently. Yeah, like real recent. Like moments ago. It's...
yeah, the rails are quite wet. Yes, they're quite wet.
That's okay. They're, you know. Great thing is I'm wearing my khaki shorts so that whenever they get wet, everybody can see. So we're all covered. Now you got some new ears tonight. You finally got your French macaroni ears. There?
Yeah, they're trying to open up.
And they're plastic. Not what I was expecting. Now Susan has her new ears. I am still unfortunately bald.
Actually, they unveiled the sign for Space the restaurant today. Yeah.
We rode the Skyliner over today, so we just wanted to make sure we were on time, and so I was in a rush and I totally left my ears. It happens.
We actually were too ahead of schedule. We were hoping to like be on like the entire Skyliner to start up the live stream, but maybe we'll get a chance to ride back with you guys just to get a little of the Skyliner stream. So yeah, Taylor wants to know if the ears were back in stock.
They are back in stock. They said they had been out of them for a couple of weeks, which it makes sense because it was about a week ago that I last looked for them and they didn't have them. So she said that they just got them back in. So it's exciting. Who knows how long, you know? We love Disney. Their merchandising has been a little sketchy lately. Not that they don't, they always have something on the shelves. The shelves are always fully stocked, but some items I think are just maybe at a far warehouse and they're having delays in getting them back to the stores in question that are carrying them, unfortunately, and that means that you might see something one day and then the next day it's not there. So it's been an ongoing issue with us as there's something we just really want to see or something we want to buy and it's not around. So
I think the macarons look good.
Today my macaron ears were.
They look really good with the chicken mask.
They do, right?
Yeah.
Because this is kind of, you know, blue, French blue. I could tell. I think they go together. Prove me wrong.
I saw a picture someone sent me last night of a package of chicken legs, and on the it was like, you know, in a grocery store, like a butcher shop, and on the wrapping on the side of it, on the chicken legs, it was just legs.
Yep.
And it said in very small print at the bottom in italics, the back legs only.
That really had us. What other legs are there?
Back
That's
legs.
a special chicken.
Back legs only. So the idea of the, you know, there being the front legs were just not available.
Yeah.
They do the front legs out.
God.
What kind of, where are you getting those chickens? Chernobyl? We've got a lot of Oompa music going on here for our, more than we normally have in our streams.
Hookah.
I know it's Andrew, we're using this to make sure that the park is well lit, so it's a safety thing. I'm glad I could help with the making sure there's enough illumination for everybody to see where they're going.
It's been a long time since I've pulled it, but I do know how.
You know what?
You have to follow for a fiancé visa. And if you do that, you have to give 90
You can polka?
I can polka, I can
Have you never heard the show 90 Day Fiancé?
swing.
We didn't do any of those.
No.
No, we did. We did do. We did do a foxtrot though. We did do some foxtrotting. I do remember that.
So if they did that,
So,
did it leave in 90 days or they would have to
so Jody's want to know if Disney has been busier recently. I wouldn't say that it's been busier. Matter of fact, the official stance from Disney is that they still have not exceeded their 25% of capacity as of yet. So they're still staying at that area. But we have seen a lot longer wait times, and especially on certain parks. Especially the weekend before and the weekend of Columbus Day weekend. They were very busy during that time. As far as being busy, right now, the Universal, for instance, has been hitting. I thought it was just going to be that one holiday weekend, but for the past, I think, 3 weekends, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure has hit capacity around lunchtime for both of their parks. And they did it again this past weekend. And we had a chance to experience that on Saturday. We invited some friends to join us. We took them around the parks. We were there from park opening until about 7 p.m.
Yes.
We rode 3 attractions.
You must have been wearing big shoes.
It was,
We have heard that the crowd levels on weekdays are much different. So I would say if you're traveling for a weekend there, they have not increased their capacity there either. But when their capacities are high, it definitely makes a difference. And
we got all kinds of virtual queues where we could. But the way it was working out is that, I mean, the first one we got, we waited in line 2 hours to do Escape from Green Gods.
yeah, so we missed a couple
We missed
of
a
our
queue.
virtual queues because we were in line standby. So this is where we would say it's definitely beneficial to you to either buy the express pass for the day or upgrade to a resort if you're staying on property that provides free unlimited express pass.
And of course, that option is not available to you here at Disney. You cannot get fast passes of any way whatsoever. So the biggest thing you can do different parks, especially on the weekends, so Saturdays and Sundays. This is not July anymore, so it's going to be some longer wait times overall. The longest wait we've had so far today is getting into the annual Passholder store. What time is it?
It is 7:34.
All right. So the park closes tonight at 9, so we have another hour and a half. For those of you just joining in, we're over here at the Germany Pavilion in the Epcot World Showcase. About to go into the annual Passholder location, show you guys what's available inside here.
Thank you for visiting us today. Just a few reminders. Face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Guests that do not comply will be asked to leave. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
So that's the first time we've heard the new ask to leave if you don't comply with face coverings in the man's voice. The last few times we've heard that has been with a British voice, actually, a female's British voice. Makes me wonder if they have these park announcements ready in queue. These voice actors are still doing these voiceover works. Still rather dark here. We will be in the light here very soon. No, that's fine. It's kind of weird having the light on me. It's kind of scary.
I don't think it's scary. It's dark.
The line is up there.
It's from a distance.
Kind of look like Casper, the friendly ghost.
But you're just self-conscious because you don't have your hat on. That's all.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey, I didn't do that. Here, all solved.
No.
All better.
No.
Yeah.
No.
See, look. No shiny stuff now.
No rain, like a tough clear sky.
If you're wanting to come to the store, the AP store, just make sure that you are prepared
To wait a bit.
Yeah. The customer is
Well, there's only three families in front of us. Almost inside. Oh, we need to get our passes out.
Oh, hang on.
We've been standing in line for all this time, and we
Do
did.
we both have to have one?
I can show her mine, and
I got mine. It's a good thing we already broke the umbrella.
yeah, you can. Hey, break that umbrella. We can get a katana umbrella over in China.
They don't even have those anymore.
But they never know when they might.
I got mine. I think it should be good. So we
Oh,
should.
there
Okay.
was a shirt that I almost bought just now. It was like $30 or something. But it said.
Well, that was kind of scary.
Sure,
Sure, people just jumped out of line. Hopefully, they knew this was for pass holders.
It was so cool.
So, how many of you guys watching are pass holders at Disney?
There was a woman that was in front of us in line before while you were still walking about who thought this was the line to the bathroom.
Oh,
So, but then she found
Well, that'd be rough if they only
and
had-
She stayed in the line anyway.
if they
That
had
was
pass
good.
holder, if they had pass holder bathrooms, that'd be interesting.
Very nice.
So let me call you back, okay?
Good
Oh,
ID.
yep, sorry.
Do we both need to have our IDs out, or is this okay?
I need both cards and both photo IDs.
I'll be out here.
Thank you.
Let's see. This is ID.
Card.
Card is here. And sorry, yeah, it's too many cards.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. All right, so. Shoo. One Stop Mouse, hello, good evening. We're just popping in real quick to check out the pass holder store, which you have not seen as of yet, just because of all the stuff we have been busy with this past 2 weeks. So a lot of this is just the Germany items. BW mugs. More Germany items. Looking for the pass holder stuff. This is still. This one's kind of cute. I'm cuckoo for Germany. Epcot World Showcase. Here's Donald. Now, I've been told that it's not good to give bread to ducks, so I'm not sure how that's going to go over well. Little mugs here. The Germany Pavilion. Again, this is not just annual pass holder stuff, but they do have a lot of really specific pavilion gear these days. More shirts. All of them say Epcot World Showcase on them. Guten Tag. All right, now we're getting into some actual World Showcase items. 50% off. What are these?
I have not seen them before.
Well, what?
I had not seen them before.
Vintage collection. I'm assuming this is what we're looking at over here. Let's see what the price of them are first. Not a toy. It's decorative use only. Made in Italy, and this one is $29.99. It's Clarabelle. Looks like they have different ones like Huey, Dewey, Louie, Scrooge. And here are the actual figures here. Normally these figures are $30. There's Scrooge and there's Mickey.
So they're about $10 a piece.
Let's say it looks like the medium ones are going to be about 15. Plus, do you get the additional 30% as well?
Yeah. That's
Even better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. They've got idea of Scrooge here. Let me check some of the other prices on the other ones. Let's see, Scrooge, also 30. So 50% off plus an additional 30% off. So about just over $10 for Minnie. Imported exclusively by Roman. Jody, oh, you live in England. What time is it there right now? Staying up kind of late tonight. Like a night owl like ourselves. Vintage. It has, they sort of have a vintage look to them overall. It's the first time I've ever seen those figures though. I like the look of the Scrooge. But, all right, so this is the Donald one. This is the really big Donald one. The big Donald one, whoa, $76. Plus an additional 30% off. So, but that's pretty big. So, okay, what else do we find over here? And they all say Passholder on them too.
There's 2 on this side and there's 4 on the other side. They're all Passholder magnets.
Oh, it's just after midnight over there. You're fine, Jody. Oh, it's just early in the night. Well, thank you. That makes me feel awesome to think that you're staying up late just to have some fun with us here in Epcot. We got a little bit of England here over in Germany.
We're so glad that you are.
All right, now take a look at this. Now this is a cool looking case. It is Figment. He's got his art brushes. It looks like his brush with the Masters scavenger hunt over at the Festival of the Arts, which has been announced this past week on Wednesday that they are announcing that it will return.
So excited.
They gave it the name Taste of Epcot Festival of the Arts, which means it will be a little bit truncated. little not exactly full as it's been in the past, but
We will take whatever.
we love the Festival of the Arts. We're hoping that our artist friends are all coming back to join us here in January and February. And just to kind of give you guys an idea, we see and hear things that we can't always share.
Yeah.
And personally, I've seen some stuff that's going to come out at the Festival of the Arts.
It's amazing.
I can't say anything about it. I can't tell you any of the details about it.
No details.
But some of the art, I want that art. So I'm really excited about seeing that come out for the Festival of the Arts. But it will be returning. We've got more information about the food outdoor kitchens and stuff like that. So it's really great. That is an excellent festival. So I'm really glad to hear that it's coming back. So this is the Passholder for, that's just like the Passholder magnet.
Passholder. It's like the magnet, and look, it's 3D. So.
Sort of like my
see
sort of like
it?
my
I don't
phone.
know if it comes across. Yeah.
Like my phone with Stitch.
This one is Remy. It's got little Remy's and cheese.
It is the exact Passholder magnet. That is the magnet on our refrigerator.
Yes, exactly. It's very cute. I'm tempted.
And then they have a
Right now, I
Passholder
have
on
like
a mansion.
$5 case on my phone.
This one's not the 3D. This one's printed over.
It's printed. It's cute too.
They don't have any cases for the 12s yet, huh?
You know they're always a little long.
So they also have just the traditional, just like here, the Mickey magnet
Straight up
Passholder, AP magnet style on the case as well. These cases are $35.99 or $34.99, of course, with 30% off. So this was last year's Food and Wine magnet. One of 2 that they had. Chef Mini. It's like, and then here they have Passholder magic bands with Chef Mini. And where is he? Chef Mickey. They are $30 before the 30% off discount. And here's the other side of the other magnets we saw. I like that one.
That's cool.
That is cool.
I like this one too, though. It's Christmas.
It's Christmassy. All the Christmas items are starting to come out. We're going to have to get over to some of our locations and get some pictures and share with you guys over on Instagram and Facebook
Yes.
some of the Christmas items that have come out.
It's Magic Kingdom Christmas. I bet this would have come out for the party if they were having a party. See, look, you've got Small World, you've got
Tiki Room,
Tiki Room,
the castle.
you've got cookies here, like they have cookies. It just makes me sad, but happy, but sad.
If you need me, I'll be in my happy place. So let's see the price on all these magnets. This one's $14.99. Of course, 30% off drinks at what, $10.50?
Yep.
So
Some
now,
of the coats from Norway.
yeah, what's with the Norway coats?
They're
Are they Passholder?
no. But
No?
They do have the
Just like they have the
Mickey on
Germany
them.
stuff?
These are not 50% off.
No,
And being that they are $175.
every little bit counts. Now, I did want to point out this, guys. If you guys are pass holders in the past, they've had cutting boards or coaster sets the past 2 years.
Yep.
2 years ago at the Food and Wine, the cutting board was the gift for pass holders who came 3 or more times throughout the season. Last year was the coaster set. We still have our cutting boards, and we are using our coaster set right now at the house.
Yes.
I had my drink on my coffee table this afternoon as I was working on my coaster. But if you purchase any $50 or more, you get another coaster set or cutting board. Now we made fun of the cutting boards when they first came out though, because they're tiny. Let's not sugarcoat that, because you can't sugarcoat a cutting board. They're rather small.
Another magnet. This is my happy place. And these are all consistently 15.
Andrew says I should get a cuckoo clock. I'd want to get the big one.
No.
I want a cuckoo clock that has Donald on it. Every hour he would come out and go. That'd be hilarious.
Cool.
Epcot. Have we told you guys about our phones and Siri? We get directions to Epcot where we're like coming from weird places. We put directions how to get to Epcot, and our voice would call it Epcot. So, what's that? A pass holder?
It's a happy Halloween Passholder phone case. These are the characters that are on this year's
designs. We've only got.
How cool is that?
We only have like 7 days left till Halloween.
Oh my goodness.
Can you believe Christmas season starts November 6th? Halloween's almost here. By the way, if you guys aren't aware of the fact that the Christmas decorations will start coming out November 6th.
Either that or do a wide one.
I used to always do that when we were here.
Okay. All the stuff that they printed over there.
It's what Susan uses to keep me in check. It's a Chris checker.
Growing up, I was like nanny. I nannied for certain people, and there was a set of twins that I used to nanny for, and the mom had a spoon like this in her glove compartment.
Oh my gosh. I've heard of people keeping a wooden spoon in a car before.
I never
That's
saw
crazy.
her use it, but she did pull it out on occasion. It was an effective threat.
So, when you guys ever hear Susan talking about, she had to spoon me, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
I don't do that. Don't do
What are these?
that. It's for like putting your.
Oh, it's a drink mat,
Yeah.
like for a bar.
Pros and crowds.
That's kind of cool. We don't have a bar at home, but that's pretty sweet. What about these? Oh, this is glass. Guess that's, yeah. About the right size for me, too. No, I think we've all gotten smacked in one way or another, similar. $12.99, 50% off. Now I'm assuming is it 50% off plus an additional 30?
Yes.
So it would be $12.99, half of that, and then 30% off of that.
And they even have, get some more light in here so you guys can see it. That's kind of cool. These guys are $16.99. It does not come with salt, so you'll have to make sure they're salted on their own at the house. What'd you find over here? These are also additional 50% off.
This is the Paris section, and look, it's lavender soap. Now, anyone who knows me knows generally flowers do not get along with
No, she does not like flowers.
but to me,
I smell.
lavender is more of an herb.
You're gonna fall asleep in the shower.
It smells so good. I have like memory, like core memories. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Core
like,
memories.
I have positive core memories attached to the scent of lavender during a traumatic time in my childhood. So,
Well, you do not want to smell this one then.
no, just to keep those roses away from me.
This is roses. Ooh. This smells like the soap in my grandma's bathroom we weren't allowed to touch. Yep. Roses. It does this.
Oh, it's a bag.
Oh goodness, we haven't bought a bag in almost 36 hours.
It's got macaroons on it.
It's got Remy on it.
And Remy.
And his brother. That's cute.
How much is it? Even though I know I'm not allowed to get any more bags, I'm still looking. It is.
$29.99.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
So 15. This would be about 10. About 10.50.
Even I can say no.
About $10.50.
Canvas bag. However, soap is still in my hand.
Not the grandma soap. So it looks like the same things we just saw over there. Wait, I think I found the right size though. Objects in your view may appear closer than they are. Hey Susan. You said I could have a small margarita, right?
Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no.
Can you, oh my gosh, I can't imagine a tipsy duck in this, Andrew. I would have enough for everybody to dip their egg rolls in. This is insanely huge. $50. I can't imagine how much the drink would cost to fill that thing up. I do like the glass bowls though. I remember when these came out. Remember these came out last year?
I do. Shortbread rounds. That's like a British thing. Look at the pretty box it's in. That's like a give it to your grandma.
It's like a tea biscuits. Hashtag stop the large dip. Oh wait, look at the size of it. It's huge. Require himself to sleep on a huge pillow of his every night. All the flag items, all the plush are also 50% off plus an additional 30. Already got a Christmas tree up too. Look, it's Epcot. Epcot symbol. That's a lot of dip. That's so much dipping. That glass is so large, you could dip something in it and lose it. Like, literally lose the item somewhere inside the dip. I remember these coming out for Flower and Garden this year. There were 4 of them. Oh, cute mugs.
I love these. They're so cute.
They're $20, which would make them $10, $7. $7 for a coffee mug. Like I said, there's a set of 4. There's Spike the Bee with a cameo by Donald. Lost in Dip. Minnie. No, the watering cans do not actually work. There's Mickey. And they also have Passholder. Sort of like the glasses they have for food and wine. There's 4 of them. And of course, there's a Figment as well. So, I mean, $7 each, $28 gets you the entire set. So, they have a lot of keychains left. Oh my gosh, a lot of keychains. Of course, you know, we didn't get to have Flower and Garden open like we should have this year. We only got 2 weeks of Flower and Garden before it closed. Susan is once again looking at the Norway jackets. You do realize that we live in Florida, right?
Now we can travel to cold places.
Okay. Like sandals?
No, that's
Oh.
not a cold place.
No?
But I do want to travel there. We're working on it, guys. We want to show it all to you.
So how much would that make it be?
Well, it's $175, so half of that would be, I cannot do math. Too tired.
I'm curious to see exactly.
He's doing the math on his calculator. This is waterproof but breathable. Sailing. They say it's good for sailing.
It would be $61.
Impermeable. That's a really good price.
It'd be $61 after your discount as well.
For an HH Helitech, for a Hanson Helitech jacket. Wow. Guys, this is an amazing deal. If you need this, you should get yourself
For a Hanson jacket.
Yeah, they got the guys and the girls.
Megan's like, that's perfect in case it ever gets 50 degrees here, which is a 0% chance of
This is
happening.
actually a pretty light jacket. It's not a heavy one. It's not made for warm so much as dry.
We were talking to people last night about going to Michigan and being over in Detroit and some of the snow and stuff that was up there. I could probably wear a jacket like that up in the Detroit area.
So it
Up in the
says
Hamilton.
on the tag that this is waterproof but breathable. So a rain jacket that you wouldn't be overheated in. And it has a hood.
Here's
There's
my
a hood
hat.
on the way here.
There's my new hat.
Also, the socks. Did you see the socks?
There's what? There's socks? What do you guys think I should do? I should just start wearing this for all of our live streams. I'm gonna wear that for our live streams. So Brittany, you're not far from Detroit. Which side? West side? East side?
Chris worked it up there at one point.
Oh, look at that. I gotta wear some socks.
They're Christmas socks. How cute are those? And they are currently priced at $10. So they would be, is that 10?
All right, Colin. Well, thank you for joining us, Colin. Colin's gonna log off. He's got some movies to watch tonight. Have a good one. I hope your night was much better than the rest of your week. We'll catch you on the next time around, Colin. You know, Andrew's like, well, us non-pass holders want to buy all this stuff too. Every time Susan sees one of these jackets, I'm not joking. Every time she sees one of these jackets in Norway, she wants to touch it and she wants to.
Free coaster set.
Yeah, it's true. You could get a free coaster set if you bought a jacket.
Practically sells it right there.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm getting this soap.
You're getting the soap. Well, you don't even need that much closer to $50. $22 for the hat with the palm. I'm just imagining what I look like in that thing.
I'm just smelling it now.
She's just walking around smelling the soap.
I had a very stressful week. It makes me feel bad.
Such your. All right, so here's where all the. Is this our line? Oh, this is our line.
There's not a line here.
Oh.
I feel like if I'm not here, they're
Are we-
trying to make it distant so people can still shop these things. But I saw all these things in other places.
So look at all these. Look at all these boards. Look at all the cutting boards. All the coaster sets, and all you're buying is one thing of lavender soap. All those boards need homes. All those coaster sets, and they don't get to go home. They don't get to go home with you because all you bought was one thing of soap.
Just talk me out of the jacket. I don't want to hear anything. Yes. It's an amazing deal.
Is it really after discounts like $60?
Oh my God.
Crazy.
See? Don't talk.
Just think about it. There is at least 30 minutes in December you could wear that while we're here in Florida. That's like $2 a minute. That's cheap. Yeah.
It's a rain jacket.
like tonight.
She's keeping an eye on the open register.
We didn't look on this side. I wanted her to buy a bunch of soap so we could get another coaster set or maybe another cutting.
We have those.
I was just telling everybody in our live stream, I actually was drinking a drink this afternoon and I had my coasters at home.
$3.35.
$3.35 for the soap. You're only $47 away from a coaster. What's $47 divided by 3? How many have to buy?
A lot of stuff.
Well, if you just bought that Norway jacket, you'd be there.
You told me I didn't have the jacket. They were so mean.
Well, I was just noting today that my Minnie Mouse coaster that I was using for my drink is starting to get a little brown. Yeah, so
I can totally get it.
thank you very much, Mary. Have a great evening. So that was the Passholder shop. Good deals. I didn't get my ginormous Mexico margarita glass.
Right. So why are you blaming this on me? That's all on you.
Now, if you guys are familiar with the Perry, the platypus game that you used to play over in Epcot, you can imagine what it's like to come through here and you're just waiting for Doofenshmirtz to show up. But I still, every time I walk through here,
Karen used to peek out that window right there.
yep, there was Perry would come out the window right there and Doofenshmirtz would pop in over here. So, let's go in the wine cellar.
We should do that now.
Since we're here.
Okay. Oh, it smells so good.
It does smell good.
I smell caramel.
I don't know about that. It's not.
It's wafting from
I know
down.
it's.
All of these shops
It's
are
not.
connected.
It's not lavender soap, but it's something.
It smells
It
delicious.
smells like caramel. Is it the caramel kitchen?
Yes.
It is.
Look, they have the cute little,
The cute littles.
I'm blanking on the name of them. Jack-o'-lantern, Mozart's. Look.
Mozart chocolate liqueur.
Are those not adorable? So this one is pumpkin spice chocolate liqueur, and they have, this year they've decorated it like a
jack-o'-lantern.
jack-o'-lantern, and it is adorable. So, pass this off to me. Here, take that. Those are cute, but we're gonna walk away from those while Chris takes some pretty photos. We actually have this right now at our house. We're gonna be doing some posts on Instagram about it. You
I'm gonna
guys.
share a recipe with you guys.
Yes. Love that particular liqueur. It is delicious. But, and we're in the regular Germany section now. Don't whine, grab a stein. I'm on German time. Lots of cute things here. Guys, I wish I had smell-o-vision right now. If you could smell how very yummy it is. Oh, look at this one for the ladies. Beer, cheaper than flowers. I don't drink beer. I just don't really care for the flavor for it. In addition, it's normally made with wheat and mixed in with those hops, so not necessarily gluten-friendly. There are some gluten-free beers, but just a few, so. Life is full of choice, and then it has all the different beer options. Steins you might put your beer into. But the whole shop length here smells like fresh caramel, and we did notice the other day that they were cooking caramel once again, so that is very exciting. This is one of my favorite stores as well, and if we had pets that did not like to break things, between our klutzy pony puppy and our cat who thinks smashing ornaments is super fun, I would have so many ornaments from this store because they are gorgeous. So it smells so good in here. Oh, guys, I noticed this the other day. So look, they are once again doing, instead of the pre-packaged, already done Epcot KidCot things, they are actually giving you the pieces in each country. That is an exciting trend now that you can get. This is the Germany card.
Make a new
With the
friend
Germany
in Germany.
sticker.
It's got a bear playing the accordion.
Yep.
I know, this is interesting. If you want to find a bakery in Germany, look for the pretzel hanging above the shop door. It's the emblem of the Bakers Guild. Huh.
Very cool.
Oh, look, they're shipping down.
Yep. And you can color it. It's got a coloring piece on the back. It's very cool.
Now we've touched it, so I've got to take it home.
Yes, you have to.
It's not a coaster, but I'll take it.
This is technically an entrance, but we're walking out of it. We just broke the law. The Disney law.
Breaking the law.
Broke the Disney law, people.
Man, we've gone from family friendly to criminal offenses.
Right?
All right, so
We're a bad influence.
hang on one second.
Right.
Can you trade back?
Sure. You take this. There we go. I will.
So I wanted to share something with you guys real quick. If you guys are big into hidden Mickeys, it's not something you're going to be able to see tonight because it's dark as it is. But if you're looking for hidden Mickeys, there is a hidden Mickey that is associated with this area right up here above the pretzel shop in Germany. And you just need to look. I won't tell you exactly where it is, but if you look somewhere amongst one of these statuettes up there, maybe something they're holding, if you look very carefully, it helps if you've got a zoom lens. You might be able to find a little hidden Mickey detail. Look for it next time you guys come into the pavilion. Look at the line. So, Festival of the Holidays will be starting just at the last week of November.
That is a significant line.
And yeah, there's a line to get into Caramel Couche.
That is a long line.
Kind of hard to see, but that's almost as long as a line. Sometimes I have to see Snow White when she used to meet out here for meet and greet. But when the Festival of the Holidays starts, I know our kids are going to be excited to come back over here and grab some of the really cool fondue that they have at this location here.
That is a favorite of our kiddos. Who doesn't like a good fondue?
Oh my gosh,
Be
it's
honest.
a big old bread bowl of cheese dip, right? And we know we all love dipping. So bring the kids over. We're gonna have a special live stream edition of the cheese fondue dip.
Yes.
We'll call it the dip live stream.
We have a melting pot here, and I've been trying to talk Chris into either going there or to Fogo de Chao because they have the Orlando Magical Dining at both of those locations. And
If your glasses get fogged up, everything looks really, really sparkly.
hey, there's
Can't-
a plus.
Can't see anything,
Well, that's a good thing you have a seeing eye wife.
but all the lights are extra sparkly. And no, I haven't had a tipsy duck in love tonight. That's just my glasses are foggy.
True, that's not. Nothing's so fun.
So, what happens when you go inside for a bit and you come back outside? It's
Yep.
rather humid.
Yep.
So,
This is why I have contacts.
I would love to wear contacts if I could.
It's true. I've tried them.
I tried-
They
I
could
tried-
not deal.
I tried to wear contacts when we first got married. Back in 2001, I got contacts out in California and had the hardest time putting them in. I gotta take my glasses off. I can't see anything. And look at that. Look at the glasses on top of my head. Check that out.
Funny. They're reflecting.
See, it's not my head that's shiny. It's my glasses. But no, I lost my contact while putting it in, and I was like, oh no, I dropped it. Something happened. So I was like, I can't believe as expensive as these things are, I'm just losing them. So I had to open up another contact, and I put it in my eye, and it took a while, but I finally got it in. And I had to go back after a week to see the doctor, to see how things were going, and to take a look. And I was telling him how hard a time I was having with my contacts. So he went to inspect my eyes, and then he goes, well, wait, what is this? And he starts messing around with my eye, and out popped the contact that when I was putting it on like the week before, I didn't drop it, it folded up on itself and it went up into my eyelid. And so I just kept it there for safekeeping for the next week. So it was just kind of funny to have the doctor just blown away by the fact that I just had a contact lens shoved up in my eye for a week. Didn't know about it. So you can see where I'm kind of having an aversion to wearing contacts. Good Fortune Gifts is open.
Yeah.
And also the cafe is open over here as well. On this side. Well, where'd you go? We're being accosted. Somebody decided that it was bearing down on us hard, but the cafe up here is now open. Take a quick look. I don't know if it was open at the moment. Yep, it is still open.
If you're watching, we're taking this side little rabbit trail for you.
Just to show you that the Lotus Blossom Cafe is now reopened. So
And fried rice.
So it's good to know. Nine Dragons is still not open, but you can come in and grab something quickly at the Lotus Blossom. Huh? Hey, somebody's going to be in trouble when I can start reading all these comments again. I don't know what they're saying, but it better be nice. You guys are awesome, by the way. I need me an eyeglasses assistance animal. I should be able to bring Nova in to guide me when my glasses get fogged up. Oh look, we're in the line for Frozen Ever After.
Not quite that long tonight.
What are you talking about? It's right there. End of the line. It's still a pretty good line here. Okay, Brenna said something about lotus flowers. I can't read the...
Okay, hang on.
I think we need to go back. I wouldn't mind being caught there for a bit. I love this building at night. The way it looks against the sky.
Oh, lotus eaters lose their memory.
Oh, that's right. If you eat the lotus flowers, you forget where you are. You stay in some sort of state of euphoria.
Mythology, yeah. That was in the book series, the Greek, the half
The Greek half?
The half blood.
Are you talking about the lightning thief?
Yes.
Or the second one? That was in the second one. Rick Jordan?
First one.
Rick Jordan?
They went to Las Vegas.
Yes, and there was the kiss actually.
Blossoms.
So I want to point this out to you guys over here. Good information to know. This is a good sign. It's not the best news, but it's a sign of progress. Over here at the Royal Summer House here in Norway. This little gate here. Anna has been coming out in this little area here to wave and say hello to people.
Periodically.
Nothing,
Not
no formal meet and greet.
times, no.
Nobody is able to go up and say hello or get too close. And of course, they won't let crowds accumulate. But it is great to see that Anna has been coming out to say hello. Alice has been seen in the UK Pavilion, coming out to say hello to people.
And we have previously also seen Mary Poppins there up in the arbor with the raised stage in Great Britain as well. So in the UK. So this is awesome. More characters that you don't have to try to catch a photo of as they pass you without stopping or praying. So always awesome.
So I'm going back to now that my glasses has gotten a little bit less fogged, I'm going back to the comments, and all I can see here is that Megan wants us to go on Frozen.
Oh.
Yeah, because she wants to, let it go. And so, but yeah, Percy Jackson is owned by Disney. Why is there no Percy Jackson in the park? That's kind of interesting. I guess it doesn't really fit their cup of tea for the most part. At one point I'd heard that they were going to be trying a reboot of some sort of that. But it's curious to see, I guess, how popular and how well things go, whether or not they can find their way. I wouldn't. A Percy Jackson attraction would be pretty fun.
That would be awesome. I would love that.
Get chased
We're
by
a huge fan of those books in our house. We have avid readers. The movies are cool, but the books are amazing.
Mi amor, mi amor. There it goes. I so miss. This is usually the meet and greet space for Donald Duck and his sombrero.
Stroller parking.
Now it's stroller parking. I miss Donald. He was always fun to meet there. It's kind of cool to have him in his own little space. And then, of course, back when we went to a Disney Vacation Club Moonlight Magic Party not too long ago, a few years back, we got to meet the three caballeros.
Yep, right up there.
Right up there, right beside. And all three of them were here. Well, we got some pictures with those three guys, so that was pretty fun. That was our first meet and greet for the night, and I knew that was the line we needed to get into because that was going to be a hard one to get into. And we waited for a bit, but we made it happen. Do we, you know what, we haven't ridden anything tonight. Do we have to go to should we go do a Grand Fiesta? Let's go check them out, why not? Oh, pardon us. We gotta fit in at least an attraction in. Oh, it's gonna be nice and cold in here. Wow, look at the lines. So you're gonna be wearing your Dia de los Muertos ears in a week. Never did get the new dress that came out.
It would look really good with my ears.
I know, is it wrong of me? But every time I see these guys, I think Beetlejuice. So is this just to get into the pavilion, or is this I think we're having a good time. I've seen the line go a lot farther out before. Oh yeah, the bags of the few people in front of us, the sugar skulls. Those are cool bags. We saw those in the stores the other day. I'm confused. How many lines are there? Ah. Hey, remember back in many years ago when you just walked in here? Okay.
Okay. Is it just the two of you?
Yes. All right, so we're going in on the right. All right, hello. Bienvenidos. Plaza de los Amigos. Hello. All right, hopefully we'll be able to maintain signal. Sometimes it gets a little sketchy inside here. But it's not nearly as crowded as it normally is. We're going to make our way over to the Grand Fiesta. More skulls. Hello. Ropes. We need to come back over and have dinner here again soon in the San Helen. I remember the last time we had dinner here was for a candlelight processional package that we had. It was a really great meal. Oh wow. And again, back to the old the Agent P World Showcase hunt. Back in the day, Smirts would pop out over in this corner here and fire his laser, which would activate a rocket that would come off the top of the pyramid up there. Of course, it was thwarted by Agent P, you know, with the help of whatever family was helping him that day. That was a lot of fun, a little interactive. I can't wait to when DuckTales gets added to see what they do with the DuckTales lore as they add the interactivity back over here.
The young lady in line behind us has the new
Oh, really? Oh, yes. Brenna wants to know why I wouldn't let you buy the jacket.
Because he says I don't need a jacket because it's difficult for me to undo it in stock. Right. I have lots of sweatshirts Maybe it should be a little bit sunnier. And it doesn't really rain in the winter here, so you don't really need an all-weather jacket.
All right, so this is Livestream. We're going to warn you, this is a turbulent ride. There are lots of dips, backwards motions. If you are scared of heights or have a fear of sudden deaths through motions, you might want to avert your eyes.
Or, as it says here, it's a leisurely music.
I'm reading it right straight
No,
right now.
You need to put your glasses back on. And he said.
It says it's pretty. Wait, hang on. Oh, it's not that bad. You guys can ride it. It's cool. The claustrophobic line.
These are the lines I hate.
These are the lines I have to turn sideways to walk down.
I don't like.
They're a little tight.
But I love you
They're not as bad as Big Thunder, though. Big Thunder's pretty tight. We could jump the wall and have some shrimp cocktail. That's true. It's only one little space. I need some olive oil to squeeze through. There we go.
Uncomfortable. I don't like it. So talk to me, guys. Distract me from the very tight fit.
The chaser was disgusting.
You can see the restaurant dining from over there. Everybody's having fun. It's the Grand Fiesta. It's like a sardine taco. And you know everybody loves sardines. All right. Oh. Whew. So to give you guys an idea, this is the space you have. That's it.
And it goes all the way up.
Yeah. Then we're gonna go around the corner and do it again.
And that's what makes it different.
If you wonder what that squeaky sound is, that's the sound of my shoulders on both sides squeaking through the metal. But it's worth it to see these guys. So I wonder why they call it the Three Caballeros, and they never called it the Tres Caballeros. Interesting question. But they can use the word caballero, but if they put the word Tres in there, it's too much. That's interesting.
It was for an English-speaking audience.
I remember what was the chain that we have? Oh yeah, in Atlanta they opened up a chain, El Pollo Loco. They brought El Pollo Loco to Atlanta from the West Coast. Loved El Pollo Loco out on the West Coast when we lived out in California. So we were really excited when they brought El Pollo Loco out. And about a year, maybe 18 months after it came out, all of a sudden they had changed all the signs. It no longer said El Pollo Loco. They changed it to the Crazy Chicken. And we couldn't figure out why. We thought maybe just because, people that wasn't getting enough business because people didn't know what a El Pollo Loco was. So it was just kind of sad too, because it's a great place, really good food. All right, I got to pull my glasses back up. I can't see anything. Whew. All right. If I put my glasses on, I can't see nothing. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the thatched roof. Well, we got 2 more of these to go. Sure. But the line does move. That's at least something. I can see Panchito, Donald, and Jose Carioca. Just 2 more lanes over and we're done. And then 1 more after that. All right, so as Susan was saying, this is not exactly the best scenario for, now we're at a corner. This is not the best scenario when it comes to being in a claustrophobic situation. It is a little tight. This one's wider though,
It's because it's on this side.
because you got the pillars,
Yeah,
the columns.
a little better.
I'm just glad I had that banana pudding for dinner. Megan's keeping time for us tonight. So far, we've been in line for 47 minutes.
Not sound right.
Is that right? I don't know. So, all right. So Brenna asked me, hypothetically, would you dip the sardine taco in a margarita or pina colada? Okay, obviously, I have missed something somewhere. The page has turned greatly in the comments since I last put my glasses down. Sardine taco in a margarita.
You were talking about sardine tacos.
I was? That was just a response to a comment, I think.
You talked about it.
Yeah, I think I missed a lot. I'm gonna have to catch up. I'm gonna have to go back and watch our own live stream so I can see what was going on. All right, front row seats. Front row. Front row. All right, I'm gonna try not to fall in the boat. Make sure my hat doesn't fall off.
Oh, yeah.
I still don't have a hat. We still need to find the Making Dreams Come True blue collection.
Oh, Brenda, we're so glad that we could share this with you.
I'm so glad that we get to talk about sardine tacos and mixed drinks for dipping. I am
But
so
now
lost.
I want a pina colada.
She wants a pina colada to go with her ears.
Luckily, I have the mixes, the ingredients for a pina colada at home right now.
All right, no chat for you. I want some dinner now. I'm like hungry after smelling the restaurant.
You had a whole lobster roll.
Oh, that's right. I did have a whole lobster roll. Did you see the size of the lobster roll? You know, when you showed up, it wasn't like I'd been eating on it for like 10 minutes or something. It was like 3 bites.
Chips and guacamole would be really good right now.
They're all worried about us banning them from chat. I wouldn't ban you guys. I just have to apologize to everybody else in the chat room.
Please feel
We'll have
free
to
to
put
talk
it-
about dipping and margaritas all you want.
We'll have to put a disclaimer on.
Not responsible for anyone who follows the question and dips their sardine taco.
All right,
in
we're
a
about to
margarita.
trip the laser sensor. So you guys ready? We're gonna let you guys watch, and we trip the sensor in 3, 2, 1.
Both things are very excited.
¿Dónde está Donald?
Pinata is one of my favorite things.
The Donald Pinata?
Yes. like a hidden Mickey, but it's a hidden Donald.
Come on, shake those tail feathers. Why is he turned around backwards?
Excuse me, you see the back? Hey, wrong up! Goodbye! Excuse me, where are you?
All right, gotta hold the camera up for this one. He's swimming tonight? There he is. Look, guys, it's fireworks.
Finally, fireworks!
So romantic. So romantic.
1, 2, and 3 goes are always together.
There's a hidden Mickey over on the Viva Donald.
Yeah, we always got to show the hidden Mickey. You guys ready? Hidden Mickey. These audio animatronics are older than I am.
What means I cannot have?
I don't know.
So in the chat, they're talking about the rumors about this being switched to a Coco ride. That is a rumor that has not been backed up or substantiated in any way, shape, or form. So that doesn't mean it may not happen in the future, but right now, it is the 3 cabin euros and will stay the 3 cabin euros.
Yes.
I can't believe your baby's on a fucking drive.
So, where do you park? Obviously.
Do not stand up in the boat. Sit down.
We're right.
The safety message they have to add to this section.
As a reminder, for the health and safety of everyone, those face coverings do need to be over your nose and mouth at all times, even while experiencing our attractions. Thank you for your cooperation.
Both reaches the door. Then gather your belongings and exit to the right.
What's up? It's fresh. Ooh. It's warm because it's been in my pocket. That hand sanitizer makes everything so slippery. You too, thank you. The hand sanitizer. We're allowed to dip there. Look, it's the sample table. In Epcot, every flat surface is a table. Yeah, don't make the cast members clean up after you. Thank you. I almost responded with con mucho gusto, and I realized, wait a minute. We don't necessarily have cultural representatives here in Epcot World Showcase anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we need to get up to Mouse Gear, right? Let's go up to Mouse Gear. There's a little bit of shopping to see what else is new, and see if we can find the new Wishes Come True Blue collection. I did want to share with you guys tonight if we could while we're on the live stream. If not, we will find it. We will share it on Instagram and Facebook. But I like sharing stuff and seeing stuff for the first time with you guys as we go through the parks. Wow. Wow, those are some strong flowers. Like hit you in the face strong. Well, they weren't like, they were not, yeah, they were strong. I wouldn't consider them to be like bad, but I know you don't like flower scents. There were some, as we used to say, flowers. So lots of flowers. Smelly flowers. All right, we're gonna head on to the Odyssey. I did want to make it very clear that when Susan was talking about the stinky flowers, she was not saying stinky la fleur. No, flowers, just to be on the safe side, just to be, you know, not making any comment there.
Where first aid is here at Epcot, it is located directly in front of us to the right.
So yes, just a little bit of information. Over. That was just for you, Andrew. If you guys ever do have an incident in which you need some first aid, Band-Aid, pain medication, or just somebody to take a look at something that may have happened, it is going to be over here up by the Odyssey building. Yes. First aid is right over here to the right.
Their first aid stations are amazing. And we have been there multiple times. We get for have a little blister, we need something to cover it up with, scrape a knee, have a headache. They have everything you need, and it doesn't cost you any money. They give it to you complimentary. They want you to enjoy your visit and be happy. So they're going to do whatever.
So if you have a major headache and you need to stop into their first aid, they'll give you something. They'll let you sign in, get some medication, and head back out to the park and continue to have fun. It's also what the baby care center is as well. Yes. And they take care of some little ones off to the side, but it's good to know where those locations are at, because you don't want to have to stop to ask in the case of an emergency.
And they do have trial doses for items as well. So if you have a child who has a headache or maybe has an itchy rash, or they have all kinds of things, and they're going to take care of you. So.
I had an instance in which I fell and had a wound that needed to be taken care of, stopped some bleeding, and they did a really good job of giving me a bandage and took care of things greatly. So kept me going.
One time, and we got
a splinter was addressed.
They were amazing with that. They did such a good job.
So it's Don't hesitate if you need anything, even at the smallest of nature like that. Stop in and they'll be glad to help you guys out.
They are skilled. Generally, what you would see there is like a nurse practitioner.
A lot more use out of this path than, say, in the past. So, I smell donuts. At least the donut holes. Yes, the donut box is now open. You can grab yourself a strawberry shake. One of 3 different flavors of donut holes. So we're gonna make our way over to Mouse Gear, guys, so we can do some shopping there. And look for the new collection that just came out yesterday. So Brenda, they have 3 different flavors of donuts. Let me show you those real quick. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. They have the double chocolate with chocolate drizzle, the sprinkle burst with purple drizzle, and
They're
apple.
like vanilla.
Yeah, and then they have the apple fritter with the salted maple drizzle, which is what I had the last time. They were really good, really dense. So they're not light and fluffy. At least the ones that I had were not. They were not light and fluffy.
But they were satisfying.
Oh, they were good. They had the, you know, I know it's hard to, not everyone understands the idea of a hush puppy, but it had the density and the size of like what you would generally have as a hush puppy.
They were sweet.
And sweet, and they had the salted maple drizzle on top, which is really good. Still lots of water out here. I just stepped in a puddle.
It's not been squeegeed recently. Have you guys ever seen that?
Oh yeah, where they had the large squeegee.
Workers with a giant squeegee.
Take a left here.
The water towards, yeah.
We saw one the other day doing that in the Magic Kingdom over in Frontierland. Had the,
Squeegee it towards the drain in the ground.
So anybody just joining us, thanks for walking around with us. We're just having some fun here at Epcot tonight. And we haven't done a huge amount of shopping. We went in some of the annual Passholder store earlier. We went looking inside the Gateway, International Gateway store. Didn't see quite what we were looking for there. So I'm hoping we'll have a little bit better luck finding the new Make Your Wishes Come True blue. I'm seeing lots of blue. I'm feeling very confident. I see something blue just over here to the left.
We're next in line, so this is actually pretty awesome.
Yep.
As compared to, say, the Emporium at the end of the night.
Oh, yeah.
This is not bad.
We had to wait all the way down Main Street
Yeah.
and down around Casey's. By the way, they've added the corn dog over to Sleepy Hollow at Magic Kingdom now. So, I don't know if they had returned yet or not. I wasn't sure.
I thought it was. You know.
Somebody had told me that they had gotten a corn dog there. I'm like, I don't remember that being
You know
there.
what? It was recently accented on Disney Plus.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, but I remember seeing it when we went to get our last batch in the damn Leota spurs.
Got some active shoppers tonight.
We're patiently waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting on our spot to get into Mouse Gears over here at the front side of Epcot. We just have this. We're gonna have to start a new channel just for food dipping.
No.
The Disney Dippers.
No. Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, there's lots of. I think there's a lot of there's a lot of demand out there for that type of stuff,
don't
and
think so.
I don't think we could fulfill the needs of all those out there who needs to see people dip Disney food. So I think that may just be something else we could create, a new stream, the Disney dippers.
Oh my goodness.
That way, you know, we can just direct people over there if they're in an immediate need for the dip. You know, desperate dipping, then, you know, they have a place to go to for that.
I gotta tell you guys, I've had these on. How long have I had these on now? 12 hours? Almost 3 hours?
Almost 3 hours.
They're actually starting to get a little uncomfortable.
Oh, really?
Weight of them on my heart.
Are they heavy?
I'm gonna guess
Oh.
it's fire.
All those.
Send me really well.
I don't want.
Hold them in your other hand.
You don't-
What are you doing?
I want to see how heavy they are. I'm making you put them on my head so I can see or not. Ow! That hurts. Ow! Quit it. Those are heavy. Oh, now we go in. Now we go in. He waited for me to put the ears on. You want your ears back?
Yes, please.
Okay, you can have your ears back.
Thank you. You asked them to put me on your head.
I asked for it. I did ask for it, didn't I? All right, so here's our new collection. They look very similar to your 2020 years. But they're the same exact year.
Interesting. It makes me want to go hunt them down.
Theme park review is right in line behind us to get into the. Oh no!
These are the adjustable.
Oh, these are the kids' ears. Oh, these are a brand new item, guys. They have never had these before. So for kids who might have trouble wearing ears or a headband, they're adjustable. So they
need to sit tightly though, or the ears
or they're gonna be floppy ears. So theme park review says they're right behind us. Like, are they coming into the door? Oh, you are right behind us. Yeah. How are you doing? Exactly. How are you guys doing tonight? That's good to see you. Have you seen the new collection yet?
We have. We're going to come and check it out.
We actually have been looking for these all day today. So this is
it looks
what.
great. Like we're going to end up like breaking your live stream.
Look at
through
this.
Some sort of inception over
Okay,
here.
this is an inception thing going on right there. Isn't that cool? That's awesome.
Have a good night, you guys.
You too. Enjoy. Oh, look at. Okay. I'm going to say something not to sound mean. No. They are. They're the perfect blue. They're the. It's like. Here's the thing, though. This is my concern. Because they have stars and moon on them, they look kind of pajama-ish. And that's not not negative in any way whatsoever. Oh wow, it was a Starbucks.
It's a refillable bag. You can't get them refilled right now. But
Eventually, you get them refilled into that. What size is that?
this is a Trenta.
A Trenta, 30 ounces. Wow, that's ginormous.
Bigger than the Venti.
But isn't that a really cool looking blue? I mean, like, that is just like a really awesome looking blue.
It's a straw. It's not
Brenna says you have to get the pajamas.
Those legs look really
Wide. Only because of the moon and the stars. They just kind of have a. All right.
He needs a hat. And look, it's blue.
It feels thin. Like, this is like a really. I mean, it's like 3 ounces. It's like. Is it like a dry wig? All right, I need like the largest size available because I've got a huge noggin. I mean, it really is huge. cry myself to sleep every night on my couch pillow. All right. I need assistance. I can't do it. I can't do it.
What am I doing?
I'm making it bigger. Make it bigger. Make it huge. Wishes do come true. Make it bigger. All right. That is very light.
That was. Okay, is it too much blue?
Is it too much blue? Do I lose myself in the blue?
I think it's awesome.
Have I fallen into the ocean of blue? So, I mean, does it go with the look? It almost looks like it was made. Dude, it does. It kind of makes it feel like this is made for this outfit. But I do feel like I have a lot of blue on. But here's the thing, though. If wishes really do come true, eventually I won't be wearing this face mask. And then it won't be as blue, right? Oh, Susan's got more stuff over here. She's got Crocs. It does.
I don't even like Crocs, and I'm tempted to buy these. I hate Crocs, and I still think they're cool.
I'm not a Croc-ish kind of guy.
I'm not a Croc person, because they don't look.
I'm sorry. I've had an issue with Crocs ever since guys had their toes ripped off on escalators back in the 90s. That's just a personal thing. I like all 10 of my toes. I really do. That's adorable. And you know, they have Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and other Disney parks. They're selling these not only here in the parks, they will be selling them over in Disneyland, over in the downtown Disney. Also on Shop Disney UK, and at Disneyland Paris, I believe they're also selling them.
The adult version doesn't have that overprint.
I know, it doesn't have the Mickeys on them.
That's okay, it's sparkly. These are really cute.
It is sparkly. It's like the orange sparkle for the Halloween.
Yes, I have actually, the skirt jerseys have grown on me as of late, and we finally live someplace I cannot wear them.
I know. So, just so you guys are aware of the fact that Disney will donate 25% of the purchase price, up to $500,000 to Make-A-Wish for all of the items that are purchased in this collection. This is the first of 3 collections that they will be putting out over the next several months in which donations will be made. But this is the first one, the Wishes Come True Blue. And this hat right there, if I were to purchase it, 25% of the funds will be going to Make-A-Wish. So
It's officially 9 o'clock. You know what that means?
I wonder if this is going to come off.
I don't know. It's not embroidered like that.
Yeah, well, I can't wash it probably. Oh, but you know, you guys, we went to go see Give Kids the World Village last night to go check out the preview, which we will have the video for that out first thing in the morning. So, what am I looking at?
You'll know when you see it. But you got a size 10.
She's trying to show me something. What am I seeing? Oh, you are so squirreling right now.
They do not have my size.
It's
Why don't they have my size, right? I didn't even know these were a thing.
I've never seen those before.
Oh my gosh. And it's not.
They're so cute and fluffy.
6 foot in some of them. And the antennas.
I like them. I like them.
Oh my gosh. They don't have them in my size.
And the shirt's cute.
Yeah, but it's too short. I couldn't wear this.
It's a short one.
But oh my goodness.
I like them.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look on Shop Disney and see if they have them
Here,
in my size.
let me
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Ah! I don't know a combination.
You
You don't know your own combination?
Nope.
It's your phone.
Well, it's because my fingerprint doesn't work anymore. It never wants to work. I gotta take cute pictures of the stitches. Oh.
So cute. I love that on this one.
Oh, it's
he
very
used the-
thin.
Yes, that's the other thing. I can tell.
Oh, it needs to come over. It needs to be straightened out. How much are the shirts? $36.99. Stay weird.
And the leggings.
And then Andrew says I should get the hub grass is my favorite color for me. And the Haunted Mansion leggings for me to go with it. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. That'd be crazy. All right, now there's some more stuff in the collection over here we haven't seen. There's supposedly a new face mask. I don't know if it's going to be out with the rest of the collection, but it's a face mask, the very first face mask made by Spirit Jersey. Is it not over there? It may be behind the counter. It's hard to tell. Where would it be? I wonder if it's out yet. I think they would keep it with the rest of the collection, though. I don't know if they'd put it out separately. Well, let me trade off with you real quick. Let me go take a few pictures. Is that a Zero figure over there with Jack Skellington?
Look! Oh, how cute. And Zero glows in the dark. Do you guys see? Aww. Toy box. Right next to the Game of Life Haunted Mansion Edition. Welcome to the Afterlife. I want to play that. I absolutely want to play that. Well, and it does say welcome to the afterlife on it instead of underneath the Haunted Mansion. So yes, definitely the afterlife instead of life. I wonder how they handle that. That could be interesting. We've still got all of the Halloween stuff out. I want to know when they're going to discount this because I wouldn't mind having that shirt to go with not the leggings, Halloween leggings. Cute. Chris is taking photos of the new merch. I did not see any masks, so either they don't have them out here or perhaps they oh, look at this, guys. Hang on, I'm walking over. There's people crossing. Look at this. It's like a denim hoodie. And it is. It's actually denim fabric. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, it's like a Spirit jersey. Look. Walt Disney World on the back. It's like a denim shirt. It's got cup on it. And a hoodie. Good size hoodie. And it's got a hoodie pocket on the front as well. How cute is that? I'm looking for a price tag. Oh, it's free. No price on this one. Hang on. Yeah, no price on this one either. That is so cute. And if you have to ask how much it is, you can't afford it, just put it back. Yes, I think you're right. It probably is around $60. So cute, though. Oh, my goodness. Maybe a little more. That's an unusual fabric to have it in. I have to point it out to Chris when he comes back. So many ears. So little time. I don't feel as bad now for not getting the blue ears, even though I would love 25% of the cost to go to make a wish, but they do look almost identical to my 2020 ears, so I need variety. I still have the hat in my hand. He handed it to me, so he hasn't put it up yet. So it's definitely a possibility. He's concerned he's not going to be able to wash it. We are out in the hot heat, and normally his head sweats just like anyone else's would when it gets hot. So his hats get dirty, which means that he then, it's a cute shirt. It's the same color as the Make-A-Wish, but I don't think it's Make-A-Wish. Oh, wow. This dude has a really cool hat on his head. It's a Mickey top hat. Can you guys see that in the distance? Oh, Andrew, thanks for hanging with us. So glad you could come along. Have a good evening. Andrew has to say goodnight.
Andrew, thanks for joining with us. Hope you have an awesome evening.
They want to know whether or not you're getting the hat still. He's debating it, I think.
Here's the thing.
I explained to them that we were afraid that it would come off when you wash.
The color is amazing. It's for an awesome cause because, you know, we're going to be doing stuff, we're going to be putting some stuff up and sharing some stuff with you about, you know, Give Kids the World.
Yeah.
And all kinds of other things we can do to help make wishes for kids. And it goes for a great cause. I am a little concerned about whether or not this will heal.
But it is cool.
But I may, if I get it, it's very thin, very light, so
it would be comfortable.
Cool.
Yes, I think so
if
too.
I get it, I'm just gonna have to be very careful and won't be able to wash it.
Yeah.
At least not in the washer. So
no.
I think I'll probably get it. But here's the deal: if I get it, if I take a picture of it and put it on Instagram, I need you guys to give me a like and let me feel good about it. It doesn't look too blue. So, too much blue. So I think we're going to get it just because of what it's for. So what else?
Brenna says just don't wash it. We found a really interesting hoodie over here, which is new to me, but maybe you've already seen it.
Yeah,
it's like
hand wash it from now on.
It's like a hybrid hoodie spirit jersey right here. So yes. Right? And so it's got a hood and a pocket, but then on the back,
it's a spirit hoodie.
Right?
Yeah, is that what it is? It's a spirit hoodie.
And it's free. At least that's what it feels like, because there is not a price on it. No, the tag just has no price. We found the tag. It's by the sleeve. The tag.
There's something thick here.
Oh. I don't know. But we don't know how much it is.
Jim was asking about hoodies the other night, so.
That's a pretty awesome one.
I don't know if I've ever seen a spirit hoodie.
No.
But that's what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that. It's the best of both worlds.
I'm guessing it's going to be at least $69.
That's what we were thinking. But there's no way to know without just taking it up and...
Have you checked all of them?
Yes, yeah. It's not that it's missing off of one. None of them have the price. If you want your hat, we should get in line.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're
still going to walk to the back of the box.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we said get in line. I'm getting in line. I think he thinks he's over here. Over here. Over here. Chris thought that they were in line, but they weren't actually in line. They were looking at mugs. It looked like they were in line, but they were not in line.
They were standing on the little line, so I thought maybe it was the back of the line.
This is turned into like they have all this stuff out here. Don't you want to buy it? Don't you want to buy it? You have to stand here and wait, so. Oh, Paz. I love Paz. They do still have the buy one, get one free on Goofy's Candy Car Company, Pixar Candy, and Chocolate Favorites. I don't remember Pixar candy being included.
Well, what Pixar candy is it?
I don't see any here, but I'm just saying it's on the list now. This is making me hungry. They don't have my favorites, which is our only redeeming thing.
Look at the Dooney and Burke magic bands they have back there.
Oh yeah, they have limited edition Dooney
Usually those
and Burke
Dooney and Burke
bands.
magic bands go really quickly.
That's true.
But yeah, they still look at that whole. That's exactly what this is, Brenna. This is the point of sale display. There's an acronym for that, but you know, I think we all know what that is. But hello, Ellie. How are you tonight? I got a quick question. Did the masks for those collection already sell out, or did they ever come out in the stores yet? I haven't seen them. But you know what I'm talking about, though? They're supposedly the masks that are made by Spirit Jersey that are the same color. They have ear loops and everything, and it's part of the collection. And so eventually, if they may not have just come out yet. But yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out for those.
$20.87 on cruise. Do you guys want a bag? Do you want a bag or are you?
I'm just gonna pop it on as long as security doesn't throw me to the ground.
She's gonna just.
Is there a secret symbol I can make to make the security know that I'm okay and that I donated to the Make-A-Wish? And I just figured, I know it doesn't match anything I'm wearing, but I just thought it would look good. So I'm trying to. I rarely am, but I try to be. Thank you very much, Ellie. Yeah. Can I just staple it on it? Perfect. Thank you, Ellie. Oh, that's right. We got to exit out the other way. As I wear my new hat. All right, so there we go, guys. I have my new hat on.
It's not bald anymore.
No longer shiny and bright.
Oh my gosh.
I think it looks good.
I don't mind his head, but it makes him self-conscious.
Well, I get into the habit of wearing a hat now, especially during the daytime. Since it's moving to Florida, the last thing you want to do is burn the top of your scalp. Makes me regret shaving my hair. Oh, they do have Christmas ornaments everywhere. A lot of Christmas stuff has come out in the parks here lately. And we're going to be on search for that very soon as well. We're going to find all the new Christmas items. Oh, look. Free hand dip. Woohoo! It's free. We need to go back up that way. Woohoo! So for anyone who just joined, I did just purchase a hat because I, like Susan, forgot my headwear tonight. So Susan has now gotten herself a really cool macaron head set. Her mini ears that are shaped like macarons.
I'm gonna have to hide these from my daughter.
Oh, she's just gonna love those. And then I have just purchased a item from the new collection, the Wishes Come True Blue, which matches up to our color, our ear-to-ear magic blue. I think is appropriate. And I'm now blue, and blue, even though it looks like black, and black. But I'm blue from head to torso. But the cool thing about these, anything you purchase, 25% of anything, 25% of the profits coming from this will go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So I feel good about making this purchase and wear it proudly, especially it says wishes do come true. And for 40 years, Make-A-Wish has been working hard to make wishes for children who are suffering from just terrible diseases and things in which they can have one great wish fulfilled of all kinds of things.
Okay, so it's International Gateway. Yeah, we're going that way.
Huh?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night, guys. The shuttle to
Well, I just wanted to make sure that
We weren't heading in the wrong direction. So, actually, can I hand this to you?
Yes.
And I am going to take a quick stop.
So we're going to slowly meander, and Chris will catch up with us. So into some slightly better lighting. We are salmon right now. You can see all those people behind me. Here, let me flip the camera around so you can see everyone. There we go. You can see that there are many people coming this direction since they are doing the construction around Spaceship Earth, and they have that blocked off. You can't walk straight. You have to pick a side as you exit out. So that's just, all of these people are headed up towards the front. You just have to kind of circle around to do that. The Flavors of Fire outdoor kitchen is in front of us. And Chris has made a quick pit stop and will be meeting up with us momentarily. You can hear that test track is still running. They will, even though the park is closed, continue to run it until everyone in line has had a chance to ride. So there were obviously a few people that slipped in. I really like these new lights. Have you seen these? They have these on either side. Up in the front. Around the World Showcase, they do not have these lights, but these up at the front, they're a new addition. And they kind of have a soft light. It's not so glaring and harsh as the, traditional lights you might have. Providing a pretty good light. Here he comes. All right. I was just telling them I'm really enjoying the new light poles. I wasn't sure how I would feel about it when they started putting them in, but they have a really nice soft light. They do a good job of lighting the area without it being harsh.
It's funny, I'm using your camera as a see-in-the-dark device because I can't see anything in front of me, but if I look at the camera, it's lighter. But the lights do look pretty cool. So we're going to have to make our quick exit toward the back of the park.
We will hop on the Skyliner.
Hop on the Skyliner and head on back over. Look at all the Purple Martin houses.
For those who
There's 4 of them.
did not join us on our last visit to Animal Kingdom, we had a cast member there who's an expert on animals talk to us about Purple Martins. They are like a huge circular pathway as they route here from far up north down on the United States into Central and North Central America, Mexico, and then back up to the West Coast. And they realized that all of the construction in Florida was messing with their nesting areas. They actually have babies as they move, as opposed to some birds that go to a destination and then have babies. There weren't places for them to nest, so the population was diminishing. So they started adding in Purple Martin houses.
And then tracking their movements.
And immediately saw an uptick in the number of Purple Martins once again. So Disney has now been making an effort to add these houses all over Disney World Park property, not just here at Epcot.
and then they monitor their uses of the nest.
If you ever walk by them, each of the nests has a letter designation, and they use that as they check them to monitor nesting and how many babies is there. They check them frequently to actually slide down the pole
Yes.
as a group. So that they
The whole thing can be like dropped down like a flag off of a flagpole. It's pretty cool to watch them when they do it. But it's been something that they've continually worked on, and they say it's very successful. So they'll continue to do it because of how successful they've gotten as far as showing how they migrate, how their migration has become more helpful, or been more, say, efficient, so to speak, with they knowing that they have those nests to come to now.
Do you think of Disney as helping endangered or critical populations in other countries, especially when you think of Animal Kingdom, Africa, Asia, other places, that they are also very interested in monitoring and caring for and being respectful as they do their construction of even animals that are here like
We're actually going to be walking back to the International Gateway to the back side of the park, getting onto the Skyliner.
Yep.
Hopefully it's still running.
normally runs an hour and a half past when a park closes, so we should be fine.
We didn't linger too long tonight, which sometimes can happen because, you know, it's kind of cool to be in the park when the crowds are dispersed and it becomes a little bit more quiet.
You have no desire to be for Uber.
They're still doing the safety message. So did you hear the message while we were on the Grand Fiesta? They came over and did a live version of the health message, letting everybody know they had to keep their mask on over their nose.
That was for the people in our boat.
I have a feeling that was specifically directed to those on the back of our boat.
It was directed at our boatmates.
So they were having a good time, but so good that their noses were popping out. So.
And their mouths and their chins.
All that shouting. It was a Grand Fiesta.
I am thirsty.
So we're going to slowly make our way around. It should be rather on the low side as far as the crowds are concerned.
Yep.
This reminds me of running a Disney race, actually. Because, you know, when you have races around Epcot and you're oftentimes running around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, other than other runners, other than people like right dead center in the middle of the running path, there's nobody else anywhere else. So it has that feeling. I'm rather sad that the races have gone virtual for both the Food and Wine, the Dine and Dash that is coming up here in November, as well as the marathon race, the 1st of January, and the Half Princess. There's been no word at this point about the Rival Run Star Wars that will be coming up in April.
Nope.
But we try to be on the positive side, but it's not looking too positive at the moment if Run Disney doesn't feel as though it's safe enough to have those races in January and February. But we will continue to see what happens. But I think that's another health meter, so to speak. Of when the races come back, that's going to tell you a lot about the health meter and things overall as far as Disney is concerned. I'm just looking around the World Showcase. I'm looking at all the other countries. It's kind of cool to watch and see how they look at night. So you can look around and see all the other countries. American Pavilion, Italy, Morocco.
It is a great deal of fun to have a very late night reservation in one of the far countries and then slowly walk out. By then, normally everything's closed.
Yep.
For a while, there's not anyone there.
So Brenna, we are actually in the UK right now. You can see there's a Union Jack in the window. And Twining's tea. You gotta have your tea in the afternoon. Yorkshire County Fish Shop. Get your fish and chips. And this is where we've just recently found out that Alice has been coming out for impromptu
Over here in the garden.
hellos from a distance. Not real actual meet and greets, just making spontaneous, you know, appearances, so to speak. Now, if you were to turn left here, cross over the bridge, you'd be up back over to France. But we're now actually heading to the gateway, the actual back entrance, the parks. So, and like we talked about, if you were watching the stream, the friendship boats, which can pick up guests here at the back, will resume November 1st. That's Sunday. Guests over to the yacht, beach, boardwalk. And according to some others who have sent some word over to us, is that initial word. And the Skyliners. There they go. Let's see how long the line is for the Skyliners.
I'm going to estimate long.
Long?
Long. That's my estimate.
Estimate.
Long.
It's kind of vague. I think you can claim victory with that. You know, I think we need a range.
Not short.
No, not short. Okay. Have a good evening. Thank you. Skyliners are running.
They are running fast.
Zoom.
Hot and heavy.
Zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Bust the gondola.
They are trekking.
We're going to be heading up to the sky very soon. And we'll be able to look out the doors. The doors are not covered as far as something on them, so we'll be able to look out the door and kind of see how things are looking over in France. That is a long line. Ooh, going really long. Long it is. Wow. And of course, it is running until 10:30, which is an hour and a half, like you said, after the parks have closed. So we'll go ahead and jump. Let's see how far back we go here. No, not too far back. But they've got lines on both sides in case they need to come back down and back out again. You got squeaky shoes? Unacceptable. Shoot. All right. So the question is, would you guys like to hang out with us for a few more minutes until they can ride back?
Or we can say goodnight now.
I don't want to have to make you wait in another line, but if you guys would like to have a ride back, kind of ride the Skyliner back with us, we'll be glad to have you along with us because we always enjoy your company.
Absolutely.
And it will be a chance for us to ask and answer any final questions as we close out for the night. But great views over there of Paris. So, what's your best guess? This is completely speculation. When do you think, this is for the people in the chat, when do you think Ratatouille is going to open? Because, you know, it was originally supposed to open this past summer. So obviously we're not hitting that.
Well, we know they didn't really work on it at all while everything was shut down. So that was what, 4 months?
Yep,
Solid
4 months of inactivity.
delay. I think we're lucky it might be.
There's not been any notice of a date.
They may be holding off on that now.
I have a feeling that if they were confident enough that it was going to be completed, say, by January or something like that, that they would have announced something. Here's the other thing to keep in mind. They're not exactly motivated to have a huge showcase, a new attraction open right now. So it's very possible that they may even be, I don't know, not necessarily dragging their feet, but not in a huge hurry to have it open just yet.
It was a long line, but it is at least moving fairly quick.
It does move. So we've been in line for what, 2 minutes?
Yes.
And we've already moved up quite a few spaces. I'd say we're on in like another 3 to 4 minutes. And we haven't actually done a timekeeping before on the Skyliner.
That sound normally means that they are releasing one of their stopped gondolas into the traffic.
Yeah.
There were quite a few scooters that came in front of us, and they would normally go into one of those.
So Brenna was asking a question. She said that when she was younger and a child, you could ride in the front of the monorail on occasion with the driver. Is that still a thing or nah?
No, it's not.
It's a nah.
It's not.
Unfortunately, there was an incident several years ago in which there was an accident. It was a pretty bad accident on the monorail. And after that accident occurred, they changed the rules. You can no longer ride in the front or with the driver and operate, or be in the cab with the driver. So, but yes, you're right. That used to be something that could be done, and that was a lot of fun for the drivers to be able to pick a child.
Extra magic.
Yeah, a little extra pixie dust to do. So here's the thing. Back on March 16th of this year, I was able to go over to the Contemporary with my son and a friend. And they had it was the resort monorail. Resort monorail was stopped in the Contemporary.
Yep.
And while we were there, one of the cast members who works the monorail line asked if I was interested in sitting in the driver's seat,
Yes.
because it wasn't moving and it wasn't operating. And I thought he was joking with me, but he was dead on serious. And so I got a picture of myself, I got a picture of our son actually sitting in the monorail in the driver's seat. He said, feel free to sit in there, you can go in there. The only thing you can't do is you can't take a picture of the control panel. That was the only condition. And so that to me is a very cool picture, because I don't know if I'll ever have an opportunity to sit inside of a monorail again. So I was like a kid in the candy store. That was really cool. Thank you.
Worth noting is the family in front of us had a double stroller, like a runner's double stroller side by side.
Yeah.
They did have to fold that up.
Marky Mouse says he's at Epcot too. Hope you had an awesome time tonight. So it was a nice, pleasant evening. And we weren't in line very long at all to ride. So as we drive up, as we go up into the air, guys, I'm going to make sure you have a good view of the night view of the back of the French expansion. Riviera. Can we give that to them and take the next one? Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
All right, so here's a tip, guys. When it comes to sitting in a gondola, we were to be assigned to the one that was Toy Story. Cool characters. Cool characters. Awesome characters. Thank you very much. But it has a wrap on it, which means it has characters. We are sitting in a gondola that has no characters on it whatsoever. We simply ask if the other couple could jump in front of us and take that one. Therefore, our gondola has no characters and we can see out very clearly. So I want to make sure you guys have a good view of what we're about to see here.
That breeze is so nice.
Oh, that feels awesome.
Seriously, guys, if you're concerned about
Welcome
no air
aboard the
conditioning, it's
Disney
really
Skyliner at Epcot and
different
Beach
shops. This is so cool.
Oh, wow. Check
We
it
hope
out.
you enjoyed your visit to Epcot and World Showcase. Did you
And there's
have
the
time to
entrance
say
right
hello
back
to
there,
the
the
ladies today?
Ratatouille. Oh, wow. It's all the queue is ready. So they are so far
ready
along.
to go.
It's amazing how
It's
well
so close.
done it is.
So close. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness.
All right, so there's your bonus for tonight.
Disney's Boardwalk Inn and Disney's
A
Boardwalk
little bit of
this charming lakeside resort.
the France
offers
Pavilion.
magical lounges, enchanting restaurants, and live entertainment on the boardwalk every evening.
What we're looking over to the left, or to the right over here, is the boardwalk. The other side of the Epcot Center, which shares on the other side of it the yacht club, the beach club, and of course in the distance there you can see the swan and the dolphin. All those are considered to be Epcot Resort area resorts. So if you guys contact us and say, you know what, I want to stay back behind Epcot, I want to be able to walk to the International Gateway and walk right into Epcot, or
Walk to Hollywood Studios.
walk to Hollywood Studios, or ride the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios. All you simply have to do is go, we want to stay in an Epcot resort, and that's going to automatically flag it for one of those, whether it be the yacht, the beach, or the boardwalk. I still remember when we were talking about this thing opening up,
We are now approaching
everyone
the Skyliner
concerned about the
train
fact that
station.
there was not going to be
While
any
this special
air conditioning
station
in
is
here.
designed just for turning,
But
other Skyliner
on a
stations
night like
are
tonight,
designed to complement their unique
it's beautiful in
environment.
here, beautiful weather.
It's
Glamour
very
of
pleasant.
Disney's Hollywood Studios to the laid
You can
back
see just off to the
islands of
side.
Disney's
It's kind of hard to
Caribbean
see,
Beach
but
Resort.
right there is the Tower of Terror.
Oh, okay. So here's the one thing about the Skyliner line. So they have, at the either end of each line, they have kind of a place they can pull out gondolas and stop them completely for someone who say needs to load a scooter, someone who with limited mobility, who needs more extra time to get on and off. Unfortunately, the Riviera is like a pass-through station. It doesn't have any either end.
Skyliner has been temporarily delayed. Please remain seated. We will resume your flight as soon as possible.
So,
Thank you for your patience.
so the individuals in front of us with scooters that loaded on at a stopped gondola at the station in front of us and were on this line and needed to get off at the Riviera to do that,
Ladies and
they
gentlemen,
have to actually
thank you for your
stop the
patience.
line
We are
completely
now resuming your
while they
journey.
get off,
I hope
and then
you
it starts
fly
again.
home.
So if
Which
you're
is-
on this line and it's pauses, do not panic. That's all that
It
is.
happens on a regular basis, and it's also going to be very short, just long enough for either someone to get on or someone to get off
Exactly.
that special access gondola. And it's only for the Riviera, like she mentioned, the end of the line over the Caribbean hub. They don't have to stop the line for access for that. So
And from the Caribbean to the station in between Pop and Art of Animation, it's the same they're in a section, they pull out those cars so they don't ever have to stop the main line. That being said, it's not, you're not going to have those type of stoppages. So.
We're turning and turning. Just like this guy over here. And we're off again.
And we're riding.
Here we go. And the nice breeze coming through.
It feels so good.
So I'd love to hear from you guys before we sign off. And we're going to jump off here at the Riviera here shortly and sign off for the evening. But we'd love to hear from you guys what questions you may have. If there's anything we can answer for you while we're here about tonight, what we did tonight, or anything about Walt Disney World, we'd love to. This is the chance to ask. Marky Mouse said they're sitting outside the Rose and Crown, and we just walked by. So.
Oh, that's so cool.
Magical flight on Earth. We are now traveling along Buena Vista Drive.
If it wasn't for the constant narration, it is so relaxing and the breeze is so nice. You could literally just take a little snooze.
But they talk a lot, as much as I do.
But they only say the same things over and over again. It's not as interesting.
Awesome, Marky Mouse. Glad that you joined our ear-to-ear magic community. And if any of you guys are watching for the very first time, and if you would like to have information, we are a family. We have 3 children. We come to the parks on a regular basis. Not only do we come to the Disney World parks, we also go to the Universal parks and other local attractions and area things here in the Orlando area and over in Tampa every once in a while.
This is our backyard. So
it really is our backyard.
When we travel to be able to share with you guys other areas that we travel to. It may not be a theme park, but gorgeous destinations.
And when travel opens back up on the cruise lines, we're going to be hitting the seas as well and sharing that with you guys. So if any of that is of any interest to you, please hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you be a member of our Ear-to-Ear Magic channel here on YouTube. And if you would like to know when our live streams come up and you get notifications of that, make sure you hit that bell. And YouTube will let you know what that is. We try to go live at least every Monday afternoon and every Friday from one of the Disney parks. And if we can still luckily make it happen, we love to do them on Wednesdays as well. But we try to guarantee at least a Monday and Friday so we can share the parks with you guys. As things become more open and things change here at Disney World, we may change things up. But for now, that's a pretty good schedule. You can pretty much guarantee we're going to be sharing. Now, we're going to be in the parks a lot more than that. So if you guys ever do see us in the Walt Disney World Park, don't hesitate. Don't be shy. Come on over and say hello. We'd love to meet you. And if we're doing a live stream, even more so, come over and say hello. We'd love to talk with you about your experience. Because our motto here is we love to see you guys in the parks, and we really do. So we're going to disembark.
Oh my goodness. That sounds so official.
Disembark. That looks like it might hurt.
Gather your belongings.
And take small children by the hands. And we're going down.
The doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us.
Nothing about small children. Are we ready? There you go, Brenna. There's your answer right there. Gracias. Look, Riviera. Thank you. All right. Yep, that's Peg Leg Pete right there. And BB-8. All right, so let's go check out the tunnel and we'll sign off for the evening. If you guys have never seen the murals over here at the Riviera Resort,
They are amazing. It's worth a trip over here just to see them.
other amazing art scattered throughout the resort. Being it is based on the French Riviera, art is a heavy focus in this resort.
This is a beautiful tunnel, and this was designed specifically for the Skyliner, so that those who are staying at the the Riviera Resort will have this immaculate view as they walk through the building to get over to the Skyliner. And they have set up 2 murals that go from floor to ceiling to floor and encapsulate the entire tunnel. One being Peter Pan and the other one being Tangled. This is probably the most popular thing about the resort when it first opened up, was I wanted to come over and see these murals. So the first one, start off here in London. Follow the pixie dust out of the Darling Children's apartment. And look, there they are there with Peter Pan. And they slowly make their way over. Second star. And straight on till morning to Neverland. And here's the thing. This is no normal mural. These are all done with individual pieces of tile.
Little bitty tiles.
Just to show you how big they are. Boom. So small.
Gorgeous work.
Life is the bubbles. The bubble right there. Bubble. So when you step back and you look at just how beautiful it is and well done, it's all done with those individual tiny little tiles. And that to me just makes it that much more spectacular. And so let's make our way on over to the next one here. So here's the tower. Rapunzel's tower. And again, you can see the edge of the cliff and the little valley they were in. And I don't think any of the characters are actually visibly seen in them. I'm actually looking for some green to see if Pascal is hidden in there somewhere, but I don't see any of those characters here. At least not on this side. And again, show you so small towers. Look at the little flower here. Just the smallest pieces here. Again, to show you how small it is. You know, we talked about getting puzzles during the lockdown earlier this year and getting 500 pieces or 1,000 pieces. Yeah, this kind of outdoes all of that.
It's like next level times 10.
Yeah.
How fun is this? With all of the lanterns.
The lights in the sky. And at last she sees the light outside of her tower window. Again, just beautifully done. So when you guys come out to Disney World, if you have an opportunity to stop by and check out the murals here at the Riviera, it's worth a stop. Even if you're not staying here, just to check them out. Beautiful to look at. So, and we are at the Riviera. So, hopefully, speaking of the French, hopefully you guys had some fun tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you had fun and you enjoyed the evening, enjoyed the live stream, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. That just lets us know we're showing you guys and sharing the magic with a way in which you're enjoying it. We want to always make it something that's going to bring you some positive vibes, especially coming after a hard week, going into the weekend, making sure you're on the highest note, positive attitudes, and hope you can have just a wonderful weekend overall. So thank you guys for hanging out so much for us. If you haven't already and you're watching our live stream for the first time and you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you guys be a part of the trip. That would be awesome to have you guys join our community and join our future live streams as well. So, and again, always, if there's anything we can ever do to help you guys out, what do? We're not live streamers so much as we are Travelmation travel agents. We actually help our clients book their travel to Disney World, Universal, Disney cruises, Royal Caribbean cruises, pretty much anywhere, anything here in the world.
We don't just tell you about travel, we can help you get there.
So we would love to help you book your next vacation. There's no fees for us as travel agents. What happens is you contact us, we help you plan your vacations, you help our small business, we help your vacation, and the vendors pay us a commission when you travel. So it doesn't cost you anything, it helps supports our small business, and overall, I think it just works out really great because we can provide our services to you without charging you a cent. So that's always fun to be able to do and to be a part of your vacation. So thank you guys, everybody who's reached out to us in the last few weeks to get vacation quotes and booking for 2021. It's a big support for us. Thank you so much for that. And if we can ever help you with the questions like that, just reach out and let us know. Our contact information is in our description down below. And if you don't follow us on Instagram and Facebook, we continually have stuff up every day that we can share with you about what you can find and experience in the park. So thank you again so much for watching tonight, guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. We appreciate the support so much. Hope you guys have a great Saturday and Sunday. And we'll be back on a Monday stream again as well.
Yes.
I think we might even be going, I don't know, to Batu? Who knows? We'll see. It will be out of this world one way or the other. So you guys have a great, wonderful night. And we will see you in the parks. Thanks for watching, guys.